Hello and welcome to HBFT Gaming. I'm HBFT and we are back again with XCOM 2 Long War of the Chosen Dead Gem Plus. Now, yesterday we were finally able to clear our very second Chosen off of the field. Oh, thank you so much for the redemption deaths of the Nura Helmet 2.0. I really appreciate it, man. High five. So yesterday we were finally able to clear our second out of 3 Chosen off of the field. It is confirmed that we will have to continue to fight the assassin, so we need to get ready and level up our bunnies and continue to push on keeping that avatar project progress down as we push forward with the main campaign mission, so we can finally free ourselves of Advent's control. Now, those are 2 parallel tracks at the same time, so we need to have quite a deep roster of bunnies, and I'm glad that we've got a lot of volunteers because we've got 2 new bunnies on the field. I present to you our psychic. Actually, they were already here before. It's just that I never had a name for them. I forgot that I called them Intern Bun. So right now we've got Miss Queen Gambit. So Miss Queen Gambit is the brand new psychic bunny, our only Psi operative. We even had the luxury of hanging on to a superior Psi PCS as well. You can see I've focused on equipping her, and I've also focused on equipping LWOTC. So if we take a look at our loadout, I actually built an Advent Priest armor. If things go wrong, she's going to go into stasis. It's going to be phenomenal. And I actually, when I was looking to get her an SMG because mobility wasn't crazy high, I found that you could build this, the Turbulent Plasma SMG. So if you recall, with our pistols, there is a Turbulent Plasma semi-auto pistol, and we haven't been having a great time with those things. Apparently, this is something a little bit similar. More crit damage than the standard Plasma SMG, same kind of mobility, same kind of detection radius reduction, but more importantly, this comes with shred in it, which is kind of insane. So I'm kind of here to check this out, so I think it's going to be great. I also built an advanced Psi underlay just to get a little bit of extra Psi strength offense. The Priest armor actually does the same, so she actually gets plus 20 Psi on top of the 74 that she's got, and then I've made sure that she's just got the standard accoutrement on the side. Now, our other bunny is our brand new mech sniper. So LWOTC is here, and I have equipped him a little differently, as you can see. So I didn't have enough to get him the fanciest shield, but I was looking on the Discord for LWOTC, and it seems like most people don't make punchy or don't make the single shot type of bunny like Soljin with the artillery cannon. They kind of make a shooty mech assault or mech sniper. So I have it all queued up like this. So we've got Marauder, we're using the standard cannon, and then this actually we rolled with Fracture. So our autocannon attacks against mechanical units have extra aim and shred, and then relocation servos we will get to relocate after we take our shots. And then eventually we'll also have traverse fire. We've got Marauder, so we shoot many times, and that's going to be really interesting. So a different take on a sharpshooter, except we get really close and we smack people. So obviously, to keep us safe, I've given him a, well, it was the most I could afford at the time, but the alloy mech shield, but he's got a shredder gun as well, and I've splurged for the light spark armor of the powered variety, so we get an extra 4 mobility to offset the -2 from this. So it's going to be kind of interesting. We've got some new bunnies here, and they're ready to go. So where are we at the moment overall in the meta? Right now, our research is pushing us forward towards a facility lead. We are now 1 day away. We made contact with East Asia, and we already have contact with Eastern Europe, so facility lead is going to guide us, I would imagine, to one of those, and we can bump the Avatar project progress back even further, buy us more room, because it's moving rather rapidly, a little too rapidly for my taste. And then on top of that, we've also started some additional intel collection, but more importantly, we've just wrapped up our covert op for our Advent defector. So if we go over to the bridge and we go over to the world, outside of our standard smash and grab that we're queued up for right here at 90%, we have an instant council mission to get a new bio assault trooper. So never had one of these before. Very curious how that's going to go. So I figured we would start there and we get right into it. I've actually thought about this already, so I'd actually like to use this like a training mission. So we've got Miss Queen Gambit, we've also got LWOTC. I'd like to get them a promotion if possible, and we do have Trial by Fire. So I'm going to go ahead and actually we can even get it for Thrake because he's one of our recon as well. So we've got Thrake, we've got Miss Queen Gambit, we've got Lumux, and we've got Seatim, who is our not only our main specialist and medical specialist, but also a trial by fire bunny out there. So that's going to be really potent. I'd also like to level up, so not guaranteed because they're not below Sergeant, but I'd like to level up our Juggernaut, and I'd also like to level up. It would be nice to have another gunner, but I suppose it would be nice to get our Templar as well. Let's get our Templar. So it's going to be a really eclectic bunch, I would say. A very eclectic bunch. You can see I've already outfitted everybody. They're all set and good to go. One thing I did add, I forgot. The bunnies mentioned a single target rocket. I actually was able to build this. God, look at all this purple. Isn't this insane? Look at Molybdenum Carbide's gear. It's insane. But look at this. The Sabo HI, the high impact kinetic penetrator. So apparently this doesn't care about cover. It destroys the cover and destroys whatever's behind it, but it's single target, no explosive radius. So this is going to be a really interesting test. We do not have the lock on, I guess, rocket on this mission, but it's either way, we should get a good result out of this. So this is pretty epic, yeah? Is Kit still a corporal? Yeah, Kit is still a corporal as well. So it would be nice to get him, but I'm already mixing in 3 newbies, so I'd rather not. I'd like to have at least half veterans. Because the enemy's getting tougher. So it's going to be 10 to 12, and we've got a rescue a VIP, a bio assault trooper, brand new bunny. So let's get on in. Nice thing is we don't have to infiltrate, right? That's going to be great. Crossbow, good to see ya. High five, happy Wednesday. If you're joining us right now, we're currently going to get us a brand new bunny, a brand new Advent defector, the bio assault trooper himself. Yeah, cautious HB, I like it. Well, to be perfectly honest, if I have anyone in a trial by fire position, part of my thought process was I'd like to only bring one rookie, one new bunny, because the enemy's getting so devastatingly punishing that I thought, you know, it's probably not smart to have more than one rookie. But then I thought about it and I was like, I don't think we've got the luxury of time right now. Because the assassin's constantly beating on our door, right? I think on the next supply drop, we might see her peak again, which means we've got to wait for the Chosen Avenger defense. So I'm hoping it's not going to be the case. We have one more month of time before we have to do another one. But and that's kind of why I'm thinking, like, we've got to have enough high quality bunnies that are going to take us through the main pathway and bump back the Avatar Project progress at the same time, and potentially even defend the Chosen Avenger defense itself. So that's going to be a weird one, yeah. I'm always a corporal at heart. Kit, I want to get you in there so badly. I want to turn you into a mech sniper and put you on the big artillery cannon. That's going to be a real joy, I think. All right, here we go. I'm excited about this, and we got a lot of new capabilities and a new setup here, yeah. Hey Trith, thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime with us. I know you can only choose one place and you chose us. Thank you so much for the resub, yeah. High five, good to have you here. So where are we at? We got to go in and rescue a brand new bunny. We've got Miss Queen Gambit. She comes equipped with Soulfire and Insanity. That's great. We got Lumux, who is our new mech sniper, but set up more of a, I don't know what you call him, like a breacher. Now that I think about it, I kind of set him up like an assaulter. So I don't know how this is going to work. We've got Seatim, our best specialist, our only specialist. We've got Molybdenum Carbide, who has all of the new fancy rocket equipment, and then the real Draven. I realized, where's Thrake? There's Thrake. He's actually our scout, so let's go ahead and move him on up. I believe this is the corner. We should probably double check. So if we go, we are right in the pocket. That's great. And our target is straight ahead, and we just blow out the back. That's wonderful. Soljan Garcia, high five. Yeah, this is perfect. HB cautious. What's next? Running a complete BattleTech campaign in the black? Some things are just meant to be. I don't think that... I don't think I'll ever run a BattleTech campaign in the black. Let's be real. I can try, but, you know, there's something that grates against my soul, and I as much as I try, I don't know if it'll ever happen. Wishful thinking is wishful thinking, right? So what do we have out here? Sectoid commander in a heavy mech. Okay, well, they're right on the border. Oh, actually, are they? Did I trick? I think I tricked myself. Oh my gosh, that was not the border. Oh, wow, we are not in the pocket. We're smack dab in the middle. Okay. I guess leaning this way is more, well, yeah, I'll tell you what. It's a good thing I checked there for a second. I was like, oh, look, they're right on the border. Easy pickings. We'll just jump them. But yeah, no, they're not. They're absolutely not. We should probably have scouted this way. That's my bad. Well, you know what? We're not out. We've got C-Tim. C-Tim can push up into full and then toss out a little bit of a scouting protocol out this way, and we are going to scout the roof. Nothing on the roof. We can't tell about inside, but that means we can probably climb it, right? We got LWOTC. We'll get him up top as a mech sniper. He's called Feign because he used to be a hunter, and he would feign death, I would imagine, right? We got molybdenum and carbide. I want him in a place where he can send rockets more easily, so I guess I'll get him into the half. On the road. Overwatch. We've got the real Draven. We got to get closer. So the real Draven actually has that rending wave now, so we need to keep that in mind. I totally forgot. And then we've got Miss Queen Gambit. She's going to tuck up with C-Tim and hang tight for a moment and Overwatch, because we don't know where all the pods are, where they're moving. Maybe there's some that I didn't see, like out this way. Who knows? So let's go ahead and move Thrake up. Ideally up on the roof. Yeah, there we go. I feel a lot better when we're on the high ground because, you know, it's easier to fall down than it is to... It's easier to fall down than it is to climb up, right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was 10 to 12, and there's probably more on the evac point. So Muton Prowler, there were 3 right here. There's 2 right here, and the Prowler probably has friends, is my guess. So we'll just try to keep that in mind. We're going to go in and stay on the back side here with LWOTC. Overwatch with our very offensive mech sniper. We'll get Miss Queen Gambit to run the Gambit right up the edge here. Short turn, be careful with the wave. Computers are oh my gosh, I forgot. Yep, I totally forgot. I don't know how destructive it is yet. It's a little... I don't have much experience with it, let's put it that way. So we probably need to be more afraid of me than Advent at the moment, but don't worry. The bunnies are going to keep me on the straight and narrow. I believe it. And here we go. Hey, Hickey at a Chase. Welcome back. Good to have you here. High five, Hickey Bunny. Looking good. Hold. If you're joining us right now, we're currently trying to liberate one of the new bunnies, our elite, well, I guess, a bio assault trooper. I'm guessing that means they've got grenades and shotguns or something like that. Okay, so LWOTC. LWOTC gets any closer, and the enemy doesn't like it. Fair enough. We've got C-Tim, we've got lightning hands, that's 75%. If we actually tuck up, let's group up right on the edge. We get too close this way, we're gonna see the enemy, so maybe being here is good. We're gonna come in on... How do we assault this? I mean, we could just... Unga bunga our way in, right? Does that work? Can we make this happen? What if we wave? Oh, look at that. You see that wave? Isn't that awesome? Look at that. I mean, we could go here, right? Why not do that? That's a good opening. Is there any downside to this? Nah. All right, here we go. We're going loud, bunnies. Here we go. We get to test our new wave, right? Oh, they saw us. Oh, no. What are they going to do? Oh, wow. Oh. Did we just stop there, or did we... Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. You can already see how much has been taken off right there. That's insane. 22 on AoE. Hey Goggles, good to see you. High five. I never get to the cool stuff before I am dead. How come you are so good? You are very sweet. I've died a lot. I've died a lot. I remember one of the bunnies asking me how many hours I have in XCOM, and I didn't know off the top of my head. Steam says just over 1,000, so maybe that has something to do with it, but I wouldn't... Yeah, I'm not... I guess if you die a lot and you're trying to learn from it, then maybe you learn something. Is my guess, right? Lightning hands here. Noob, I know, seriously. There we go. Got the shred. Wonderful. We can also haywire protocol 95 to shut it down. Let's hang tight there, or we'll get the kill with C-Tim. Nice thing is we do have trial by fire, And this confused the heck out of me, right? I kept thinking to myself, how does it that CTIM has combat rush? I didn't understand that, but I didn't realize that. Well, I knew I gave CTIM adrenal neurosympathy, which is a gene modification, and anyone within a certain vicinity would get a bunch of buffs like 10 aim, all kinds of stuff. But when I look closer at it, it says that it has the same description as combat rush. So after a kill, it essentially triggers the combat rush ability. So that's odd. I don't know if that's supposed to be the case or not, but that seems to be how it is performing at the moment. Let's go ahead and holo target on the sectoid commander. Everybody's goal in life: die a lot and get gooder. Yeah. Hey Gothic, high five, good to see you, welcome. What do we have? We've got Miss Queen Gambit. She does have a guaranteed impact with Soulfire. I don't know if it deals 7, but there's a good way to find out. Let's go ahead and shift her. Soulfire deals 6 to 9, so hopefully she rolls a tick higher and overcomes the sectoid commander with her own mind. Nice! High five! And that is a kill for Psychic. That is wonderful. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get Lummox. He's gonna gently traverse all of the glass. Yep, there we go. There we go. So gentle. Overwatch. We'll get Molybdenum Carbide up, or maybe he'll get to test out his new rockets. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Overwatch. And, oh, they see us. Nice! Got a graze there. Duelist, Bio Trooper. That's all right. That's all right. So far, so good. So we're supposed to get some kind of bio assault trooper. I'm not too sure if it sounds a little different because it's an assault trooper, not a bio trooper. So that's a little weird. So here's the thing. We've got 2 new rockets, right? First, we've got the Shred Storm. That would be very effective here. Look at that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's the bunny we're supposed to save? Oh, okay. Okay, that's a little dangerous. Okay, maybe we won't do that. So there's also the standard rocket here. That's pretty awesome. There's also the Illyrium rocket here. That's very awesome. Then they don't have cover. And then we have the brand new Sabo High Impact Kinetic Penetrator. That's a lot of damage. Wait, are they all? They're all 100%. Oh my God, you can't miss? Wow. Should we save this for something different? Okay, let's get back to that. They've got mutons. We'll save this one. We'll save this one. All right, we're just gonna use a standard old rocket. I mean the Illyrium rocket, and hopefully we won't spread too much. Here we go. It's gonna be very gentle, not hurt the new bunny. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, they don't have cover anymore. Kinetic Penetrator for raising. Well, it's the best kind, right? Real Draven. Okay, well, I definitely want to grab this stuff. We can't see any of the enemy here. So let's just grab the loot. That's important. Elite Suppressor, Unwavering Stance. All right, fair enough. And then we've also got a little bit of Volt. Oh, nice. Do that. Oh. Okay, it rolled kind of high. That works. That works. I dig it. All right. Somebody hold a target that guy. There it is. Excellent. Okay, I didn't think it would kill both of them. I thought it might just guarantee a kill here and I'd feel very good about myself. But right now I'm feeling really great about myself. So you know what? It's the same thing. Let's move up on half. We can see that guy. Hopefully we'll cause a little insanity with Miss Queen Gambit 74. You're all alone now. That's right. Oh, nice. God, what a beast. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's get Lummox out here. We've got this. And 37%. How about... yeah, let's hang on to that one. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. We got CTIM. We've got... They already shot, right? Molybdenum shot. That's 42. I mean, I suppose if I really wanted to, I could just Sabo the heck out of it, but he's panicked, so we'll just take the regular shot. That's okay. That's okay.
Get it together.
And we'll just... How about Overwatch instead? Because I don't know what's coming up, and we're going to try to join the real Draven on the road. And there he is. All right, perfect. So he's the only one aggroed right now. We do know there's a Muton Prowler out the back. Oh, we've got new ads. Glad we held on to the Overwatch. 13 damage from Lummox. Not bad for a Corporal. And here they come. Elite Bio Trooper, Elite Bio Captain. We've got a drone and an Elite Lancer. All right, well, Miss Queen Gambit can definitely cause a lot of insanity. Nobody wants to go up against Miss Queen Gambit. Let's go ahead and try to just pop this one off. Elite Bio Trooper or not, probably can't withstand the incredible might of the bunnies. Nice! Oh, wow, that is solid. Holy crap. Wow, I'm kind of impressed. 74, the new plasma. Oh my god. Okay, Miss Queen Gambit's awesome. This is awesome. Wow. Holy crap. What do we do now? I guess let's kill them all, right? 100% to hit that guy. We also have molybdenum. Molybdenum is more rock. You know what? Some of them are hard to hit, right? There's that guy and that guy. Ooh, a captain. Don't like him, right? Let's... Maybe we'll hang on to that one. We'll hang on to that one. What we can do is try to position ourselves in such a way that we don't accidentally hurt the bunny. I need to keep remembering that it's my bad. So 75%. This is with Marauder 13. And we'll be able to get a follow-up 68 on this gent. He's panicking. Oh, they're both panicking. And then there's the Bio Captain. Well, I suppose we could just shred our way through their cover. There does... Yeah, we're not hurting the bunny. We're not hurting bunny. Bunny's back there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's hit these two.
Close quarters.
And sorry, Civvy. I was only 1 damage. It was only 1 damage, Rebecca. My goodness. I don't know what she's complaining about. All right, well, let's see. We've got combat protocol as well. There's that guy. Ooh, that's 5. Not quite. Not quite. What about the real Draven? We're not close enough for the Rend. Well, we could get a little bit of a layup, so we'll get closer because we aren't the fastest. And then we could provide a command as well. And we could give a point. Oops. Right here. There it is, yeah? Next run, Psychos and Wardens. Oh, what are the Psychos? What are the Oh, the Psychic? Yes. All the Psychos. Oh, don't want to melee that guy. So we're going to just stick with the Lancer instead. Here we go. Real Draven. There it is. Perfect. Antonides, good to see ya. High five. Good to know about the stronghold. I didn't know you only had 1 shot. Surprised to find 5. Is it 6, Gothic? Oh my god. I wish I had that. That would be awesome. Hey, Cindy. Poor Rebecca, released from a hospital stay after. Oh, really? Wow. Now I feel even better. That's... Wow, that sounds horrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rebecca. My bad, my bad. Well, hopefully you didn't paint it too black, right? What? You know what? That's a bad... Take down... Oh my god. Well, here's the thing. Let's get down here to full with molybdenum carbide. And since the guy over here is panicking, we'll just try to take out his boss instead. 58. Nice! Oh, okay, that was not even a graze. That was perfect. Okay, Thrake. Let's avoid getting detected. We'll just go straight up the middle. Here we go. That guy's panicked. I'm not too worried. So we'll actually push up again and hold. Oh, wow. Was there more than Rebecca? Holy God. Whoa. Did we do that? Oh, there's the Prowler. There's the Prowler. We found him, bunnies. We found him. It's non-stop action here. Can you only have 1 Reaper? You can have 2, I believe. And I think... Oh, we've been spotted. Not cool. Overwatch. Overwatch. All right. Well, we got to take care of that, right? One thing that we can do is just volt through the both of them and give them an good old zap, right? There we go. So no more Overwatch for them. And they're awfully dangerous and behind cover and very difficult to hit. But we've got... Well... Okay, that's not what I was trying to... Okay, that's not what I meant. Can we find... I really want to test out this rocket. Gosh darn it. You know what? What if we're out this way? Perfect. Here comes Molybdenum. He has a brand new rocket that that he wants to try. 100. It is 100%. Oh my god. So if you see the enemy, then they're just screwed. So like this guy
Coming your way.
with 4 armor and
Enemy down.
that's like Soljin hit him. That's like if, what is that? What is that? Wait, so it's a guaranteed hit. It destroys the cover and they I mean, granted, it's only one enemy, but I mean, come on, that's pretty impressive. Can we please just ding this guy and call it a day for the real Draven? Hit him, please. He's a Bio Viper. We don't like him. There it is. Build up the focus, please. That's wonderful. Psyops are fun and can get really powerful. You build them early. See, that's the problem, Gothic. I only started now. Which is why I partially feel bad for Miss Queen Gambit, but I think Miss Queen Gambit's still going to be a very valuable ally. We're going to have to get her in as many fights as possible, yeah? Reserve of the Bunnies, the highest size stats, keep him rookie. This is the highest size stat that we got. She's been doing pretty well. Oh, nice. We can just burn this guy out. We don't even have to worry. There we go. She gets another kill. That's our psychic. There it is. High five. Try to power level the heck out of her. She gets more abilities. Get free loot. Love it. And we got Lummox. Okay, so we need a 58, huh? I suppose we can mark and shoot. Who else can move? We've got Cetim and we've got Thrake. Well, Thrake's been spotted, so we're just going to go in and grab this, nab it, and then we're going to, I guess, run this way and hide there. He's there to get the loot. More stuff to discover. No kidding. God, there's so much in this game. I know I keep saying that, but it's really the truth. Interestingly enough, with the shield, I forgot we can shield bash and it pushed us right in the right place. Bio Trooper, huh? 67. I guess we'll try it. Oh yeah, that's a graze. That's terrifying. Oh, he's up. See, now that Gothic's here, it's like the Bio Faceless have to come out to play, right? I forget every time. My goodness. Well, there you go. You saw your Gothic. You saw your Gothic. You happy now? You happy now? Okay, can we... Is there a way to ding this guy? Well, you know what? We can potentially deal 9. Let's pull up. Ooh, there's hacking afoot. Resistance broadcast 100. Oh my god. We have to definitely hack our way out of this one. Do we do it now? Let's not do it now because there's danger right now, right? And we got to watch ourselves. Show me what we're working with. That's the idea. So I'm just going to go into standard Overwatch here and see what happens. Hopefully we're going to be all right. They're coming for us. 4. He's got 5 remaining. Oh, he's got 8 because of the HP regen. Plasma Reflex. Oh, wow, he ran right by us. Plasma Reflex, that's 5. He's got 3. Oh, he's going after Miss Queen Gambit. Oh, I don't think so. All you're doing is feeding your life to her. He's like, please, get me Miss Queen, right? Get me Miss Queen. That's basically what he was saying. Well, I appreciate you trying to help us level. That's very, very kind of you, sir. But you know what? You didn't have to do that. But you know what? I appreciate it regardless, right? Let's go ahead and hack up. 100% resistance broadcast or targeting. I guess... Here, let's do the door. There's the large cache, or we can get resistance broadcast, which I think... Is that more havens in this region? Haven nerds. No, we want the intel. That would be great. Excellent. 100%. High five. Wow, that's amazing. I didn't know I summoned it with my mere presence. It's true. It's true. I didn't know about them until you. The whole Bio family is a bunch of very bad smelling stinkers. It's true. It's a good thing you didn't waste the one-shot rocket on the Faceless. Well, maybe we would have killed them so hard the Faceless would have just, you know, got knocked out into the next realm or something. It's like, I don't know, the underworld would reject them immediately. They'd at least get to have a little bit of a peer review first, right? Did we hacked the door, but did we let our bunny out? I guess is the question. I don't... Oh, yeah, we actually have to open the door. I keep forgetting the basic mechanics here. If we just run in, doesn't that count as opening the door?
Move.
Oh, that's a weird way to get to the... That's fine. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you know, he wants to show off... Oh, it's a second floor. Okay, that makes sense. Now we open the door. Okay, great. I didn't realize it was on the second floor. I guess I could have shred stormed it. It's fine. It's fine. All right, great. Good job. Well, he's good to go. And we're just going to pull ourselves, I suppose, into the half. We've got Lummox. He's going to get up top. And all the bunnies are going to regroup up top. Let's do it. Hey, LXC. Well, you know what? I'm glad wherever it's convenient for the bunnies to watch, right? I just appreciate the support and you hanging out. Honestly, I do. Hold. All right, perfect. Reinforcements are now incoming. Okay, well, I suppose it's not far out. We just go over here, right? So first things first, we should probably get our new bunny out of here because he can actually leave. It's not fully equipped. We'll also get Thrake out of here. He did a great job. And then that way, all of our combatant bunnies are, you know, free to maybe stretch their legs a little more without worrying about hurting our friendlies, yeah? Perfect. There it is. And then Miss Queen Gambit's gonna keep running. I guess she can get up top, so let's just go ahead and regroup up top. We'll get reloaded with Blumux. We've got C-Tim. I suppose we could also hack. We could hack and move, but I'd rather be up top and then hack. So let's get up here. Molybdenum, reload Overwatch. I think this is all the remaining bunnies. Oh, and Real Draven, my bad. There we go. So this should hopefully, I hope they don't blow out the ceiling now that I think about it. And hang tight. Oh, they're right below us. Oh, that's a lot of beefy guys. Heavy Bio Rocket Trooper, Heavy Bio Assault Trooper, and a Custodian of some kind. They didn't go into Overwatch, so that's a plus, right? So let's just drop off the back end. I guess this is the same sort of deal where we can have parting gifts, but ooh, C-Tim cannot leave. All right, so we might have to cover. What we can do, Bio Assault Trooper, does he have any sort of weirdness? No, Assault Stun Infighter. There's the Advent Custodian. We could do that. Let's start. Okay, I mean, they definitely know we're here. That's for sure. I'm going to come back to this one. We've got a rocket. Can we drop off? We can come in a half and come in a full. All right, we're going to get Molybdenum and Carbide. He's going to pull back. And this is before we make any sort of wrong moves and accidentally hurt our own, right? So there they are. We can send a standard rocket like this and open that up. We can also Shred Storm Cannon at 6 to 11. And this is 8. Oh, 8 to 11? Oh my god. Yeah, do that. So standard extra rocket. Shot out. I don't think I hit them all, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, we might as well just get down in there then, right? Can we just drop straight down? We can get right behind him. I'm going to start with our Templar, and we're just going to hit from the Custodian side like this. And hopefully, maybe we can even take out the Bio Rocket Trooper if we're so lucky. Oh. That's not bad. Wow, that's not bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's pretty impressive, actually. Well, I dig that. Let's go ahead and Templar Shield. Man, I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed with the bunnies. Can you hop on down? We've got, yeah, we got some good shots here. We also have some good shots here, right? That guy's unflankable, so we'll just get right in. Got Thane. He's good. Shot on 98, 94. Let's hold. We've got C-Tim. We don't have a way to lock. Ooh, you know what we could try? Okay, hang on. Hang on a second. We got to try something. We're just going to be on this side. Obviously, this could go horribly wrong. But maybe, just maybe, we can skull mine him, right? So, here's Miss Queen Gambit. Kill 4.
Target neutralized.
And... whoa. Okay, I could mark him. I could... Shield Bash does just a melee. It doesn't, like, disorient or anything, right? And if we come down, it's a straight... So we haven't done anything yet. So the bunny said I can aid protocol on myself as a safety, right? So if I aid protocol on myself... and then I go... maybe... Cross your fingers. A little risky. Is that it? Nice! Large, of course. High five! That's a double large intel cache on this mission so far. That is incredible. And there it is. Enemy down. Skull mine successfully. Oh, wow. Did we just give combat rush to those civvies? They're not panicked anymore. Wow. Man, we're so inspiring. I had no idea. Look at that. Even they're feeling better. Despite Rebecca's maybe past transgressions, they're feeling pretty good about this situation, just like they should. There it is. Excellent. I'm sorry that she just got out of an accident recently, but you know, I mean, like, sometimes you need one sacrifice to pull forward into the light, right? That's getting very dark. Okay, let's pull. We got C-Tim. C-Tim can't quite make it just yet, so a little bit of a layup here. That one city looked like they were breathing fire too. My gosh. I mean, it's an incredible thing, this inspiration, right? So let's go in and regroup. We've got Lazarus. We're just gonna chill on the back line. We got the real Draven. He's gonna chill. Almost made it.
I can cover it.
We may be a little bit heavy and slow because we are carrying a lot of equipment. It's just the truth of the matter. And Overwatch for Lazarus. That's our 5. There are still enemies on the field. We've got 2 turns into literal forced retreat, so we have to get out of here. So let's bring ourselves... Oh gosh. You know what? I'm just going to bump it forward and try to clear the way because I think we can get off another hack as well. I don't know if it's going to get us anything good, but I'm feeling like I want to try to be a little more greedy. There it is. And we've got the real Draven. And can... Yes, perfect. We can all make it in. The weight's like 20 different rockets. Yeah. I mean, we keep rotating them out. Targeting 100%, squad targeting. Okay, that's not going to help us. All right. Fair enough, and out we go. High five, bunnies. There it is. I think that is a good warm-up here, and a brand new bunny to boot. There it is. Flawless victory. Operation Massive Chalice. I mean, if there was a chalice, it would have to be pretty massive to handle all these bunnies. That's awesome, yeah. Antonides, thank you so much for the redemption of Hydrate. Much appreciated, yeah.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let
High five, yeah.
go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless
And a good bunch of promotions. I sure hope so. We do have C-Tim here for a reason, right? So what do we got? There it is. Trial by fire at work. Look at that. 3 promotions. Half of the bunny team. That is amazing. Yeah. Massive Chalice. I think that's the name of the game. Oh, really? Oh, that's epic. Well, here we go. We've got an Illyrium Core. We've got Amon Traxa. Amon Traxa. So what's their deal? Bio Assault Trooper. A Tech Sergeant already. God, I almost want to... If I find bunnies that are already at Tech Sergeant level, I almost feel like I want to buy them and replace them and switch to personas or something, because it would speed up our progress quite a lot. But where are we at here? Soldiers. And we've got 4 promotions effectively, right? We've got Thrake. He's getting on up there, and he's going to get Covert, allowing him to have an even smaller detection range, hopefully making that even easier for him to stay hidden in plain sight. We got Lummox, who did a great job with a new build. This one is mine. Jane's been having a great success with that. And then, of course, we've got... That's our new bunny. I thought there were 3. Is that right? Oh, you know what? Psi operatives, they have to go back into training, right? So I would need to go here. We'd get Miss Queen Gambit. Now she can go back into training. And, oh, she gets to choose. Okay, so Fortress is epic. I love Fortress. I'm going to do Fortress the moment I saw it. Psi operative immune to fire, poison, acid, frost, explosive damage. That is awesome, because eventually I'm hoping to get our Psi operative to have the aura that provides Fortress to everybody. And imagine she's just walking. This is how I see Miss Queen Gambit. She's just walking down the middle of the road. Bunnies are just walking slowly right next to her with War Master Serve Cold Olay, who's providing cover, physical cover for the bunnies inside, and everyone's just shooting. Wouldn't that be great? My God. Especially perfect for Chosen Avenger defenses, because you can't really move too far in the beginning. You don't want them to just run right into the Avenger, right? So you got to stay there. And it would be great if she were there to stop us from just getting burned out and acid splashed and all that stuff. I think it would be awesome. Yeah. Does the version have Solace as a skill too? Oh, that would be awesome. You know what? That'd be extra cherry on top to me. Yeah, it does have Solace. Oh, you mean just in general? I thought you meant this version of Miss Queen Gambit in my head. Well, that's probably more apt. Okay. Well, that's great. She's getting trained. I love it. How long is that going to take? It's going to take 4 days. We can actually speed that up because I'm impatient. There we go. Letitia Rivera is getting in on the job, and we're gonna have an invincible Miss Queen Gambit in 3 days now. I'll take it. That's awesome. So go over to soldiers here, and we're gonna have one more promotion with our brand new bunny. Who is the new bunny, we might ask? I don't know. The new bunny is in fact Pajado. All right, there we go. So Pajado's back. Just to double check, Pajado was gone. So this is number 2. Okay, well, this time I'm hoping they might have better luck, right? So let's get Pajado. Don't worry about it, Pajado. I'm sure this is your first time, right? It's like a war crime. You're not dead yet. My mind fritzed out there. I don't know if you noticed. I'm sure it passed by everyone's astute radar. Let's go ahead and just say redacted, looking good. And we're gonna call this Cerberus. He was Hellborn, so why not be Cerberus? Yeah, Songbird. Wait, why Songbird? Sure, we can do Songbird. I don't know why Songbird, yeah. Where we at? Hey, Riddick, we just saved Pajado, because Pajado was only captured, not dead, right? So it was a great success. Love that. They've got 15 mobility. So what's their deal? Bio Assault Trooper specializes in close combat fighting with their stun lance, debilitating the enemy with gas and acid grenades, or gunning them down with precise shots from their battle rifle. I mean, that sounds awesome. Sounds like Cindy. I mean, look at this. Assault stun. Charge an enemy and prod them with a cattle prod. Disorient and stun. Disorient and stun? Wait, does Cindy get to disorient and stun? This sounds unfair. So here's Stunna. She's like one of the best that we've got. And she gets charge an enemy and prod them with your cattle prod. Disorient the target, 25% chance to stun for 2 actions. But this straight up out of the box is like a turnkey solution, right? What is this? Charge an enemy and prod them with your cattle prod. Disorients and stuns for 2 actions. Straight up. Oh my God, really? Wow, Cindy, I'm so sorry. That's so unfair. You know what? It's all right. We are just proud to have... Wait, on the first rank? Okay, this is a little ludicrous now. You get Whirlwind on rank 1? Hang on. What? When does Cindy get that? What? They're new and improved. No, no, no. No one replaces you, Cindy. I refuse. Wait, where is Whirlwind? I know Cindy has Whirlwind. Oh, she get a Sergeant. So, you know, she works her way up to it. She works her way. You know what? They both have pizzazz. They both have lots of pizzazz. Don't worry about it. I don't. Pajado was bird and there's a son. Oh, happy bird. I see that. Hey, Big Tony. High five. Good to see ya. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, you're joining us right now. We're currently just taking a look at the Bio Assault Trooper. Haven't even really taken too much of a gander yet. So top row seems to be melee focused. Middle row seems to be chemical warfare. Oh, nice. Can you imagine if this bunny, Pajado, were coupled with Recipher, our Andromedan Desolator with all the radiation? That sounds pretty good. And then the last one seems to be shooting focused with Shredder, etc. So what do we have on Knife Fighter? We've got Whirlwind, allowing us to move after a melee attack. We've got Blade Master for aim and extra damage with melee. We've got Lightning Slash. I like that. Does not end the turn with a blue movement slash. We've got Combatives for the dodge and parrying melee. Anatomy with armor piercing and crit. We've got Shank Redemption. The first time that you use Knife Fighter will refund the standard action point. Does not apply to any other knife skills. Knife Fighter. You may make a melee attack against adjacent enemies. Knife benefits from melee perks like Blade Master, Keen Edge, Cutthroat, and many others. Well, we've got Keen Edge in the XCOM row. This is starting an implacable. This is starting to read a lot like we should go down the Knife Fighter route. And then we've got Victorious Assault. Isn't the Assault Stun already victorious enough? Oh my goodness. Assault Stun additionally grants a non-movement. Oh my God. All right, well, that's pretty cool. A non-movement action. So guess what? You know what that means? It's starting to piece together in my head. They're starting at Tech Sergeant. In 2 ranks, if they get Victorious Assault, you can start with a Victorious Assault. You hit the enemy. You get Whirlwind as a movement action. But if you also... Since this grants a non-movement action, you get a movement action and a non-movement action. That means now you're adjacent to the enemy. You can do Knife Fighter, and if you have, Shank Redemption, every time you use Knife Fighter, you get your action point back. And then at that point, if they're not dead already, you can hit them again. So, or you can shoot them. I mean, whatever takes the cake, right? So that means you can victorious assault into knife fighter, get the refund, and then smack him again, and you still have whirlwind to get away. My God, I haven't even read the rest of it yet, and I already want to do this. But let's see, what do we have here? On the chemical area, we have salt in the wound. I worked for it. They had an uncle who paid for their skill. That's, you know, I mean, it maybe. I always have a soft spot in my heart for you, Cindy, right? We've got salt in the wound. All your attacks and effects deal an additional point of damage to targets suffering from poison, burning, acid, or bleeding. I mean, great stuff, because we do we do a lot of war crimes, so that's probably going to be like at least at a minimum 99% of the time. So that's pretty awesome. Improvise an acid grenade so you're never without. We'll provide an acid bomb once researched. We've already researched acid bombs. Actually, I forgot. I haven't tested those out yet. Oh my God. Wow, what am I doing? Oh my goodness. And then we've got Vile Concoction. Well, it's not vile if it does more damage. It's just more effective. Increase your dot damage from grenades by 2. We've got Fastball for the instant throw. We've got Concentration, upgrade Grace to normal. I mean, that's pretty epic. Yeah, that's pretty epic. Cold-Blooded, once per turn, gain an additional action after taking a standard shot and an enemy suffering from bleed, poison, burn, or acid. This is a very action-efficient bunny. Holy crap. And Devastation. The radius of your grenades and rockets are increased by 2, and the radius of your breach and collateral damage increased by 1. Do we even have breach or I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's awesome on the grenades. That's an extra 2 radius. That's insane. Come to think of it, I believe, if off the top of my head, I think the acid bombs and the acid grenades actually have a smaller radius than normal. So this probably brings them up to like alloy grenade level is my guess. So from like radius 4 to radius 6, which is, oh, that's chef's kiss. That's awesome. So, and then we've got the bottom row, center mass, extra damage, surgical precision, reduce aim penalties from cover by half. That's nice. We've got Marauder. You shoot multiple times, locked on. You get more aim and crit as you're shooting at the same enemy. Shredder, thousands to go after you get a kill. You can take another non-movement action, and lethal for extra damage. This is like the bog standard one. You know what? I think I'm going to go with the I'm going to pretend to be Cindy route, because that sounds awesome. But let me tell you, Salt in the Wound, it tickles me pink in a different way. So we're just going to go Whirlwind into Blade Master into Lightning Slash. I guess I'm a little torn. Grazing attacks, it could apply to the melee as well, right? Attacks that would normally graze are automatically applies to primary weapon, secondary weapon, and pistol. Well, the blade is a secondary, so that would work. There's anatomy with the crit and the armor pierce. I suppose that's good. We do have keen edge, which gives us ignore armor. So, and the crit's nice. Don't get me wrong. So I almost feel like concentration may serve us a little better here, but I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm going to go with concentration, actually. So I'm going to try that out. We have 30 soldier AP. This is going to cost 0, so I'm going to take Keen Edge before I change my mind. And then now we get to choose here. Fastball, locked on at shooting, or combatives. Obviously combatives. And there is our new bunny. Not bad, Bajado. Not bad, yeah. I saw you picked up Chains of Freedom. Have you played it? I haven't yet, Cindy. I haven't. No, actually, Jaga was very, very kind and he gifted it to me. So I'm saving it for when we're done with the campaign, and then I can try it out on a Monday. I think that'll be really, really cool. So I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. I'm looking forward to it. It definitely looks really, really cool, and it's turn-based as well. So that's like icing on the cake. So here's our new Pajaro Bio Assault Trooper. We'll have to see how they do. Obviously, we need to outfit them. Yeah, this is probably not going to fly against our current level of enemies. I probably want to prioritize the stun lance, right? So what I'm going to do we have enough materials right now? We don't have a lot, but we might be able to squeeze out maybe something. So I'm going to go to squad management. I've been finding it's a lot easier to build out a bunny here. So if I go ahead and I say I want to get our Bio Assault Trooper with Pajaro, and I say I'd like to build items, I can see it all at a snapshot, right? Let's go class restriction, and we're going to choose. They're not all in alphabetical order, but there they are. Bio Assault Trooper apply, and we're going to go over to weapons, because I want to find that lance if possible, right? So weapons, powered. Oh, we can go big. You know what? That's 2 Illyrium core. that's a lot. You know what? Wait, how's the armor, right? Powered Bio Trooper armor is all of our Illyrium and alloy, and This is 1 Illyrium, that's 2 alien alloy. We might be able to get away with the Biotrooper alloy armor. That's 3. And then the blue one, which is 2 alien alloy. Yeah, that one we can afford. This is a lot. Well, we get to use 3. Okay, I think we can do both, actually. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna be broke. Okay, we're super broke. Okay. High five. You have one already? I do, but it's on you, Cindy, and I refuse to take away your blade, yeah? You're the same one that Cindy's been using? Yeah, but what if they want to be pals? What if they want to be pals? I think you have a good point, Gothic. I wasn't thinking. I was thinking that they might want to stab people together, because, you know, it's like a family. You know, the family that stays together shivs together. That's what I always tell myself. I mean, who better to show them the ropes than Cindy, right? I mean, I think that'll be really cool. Do we have any sort of immunities right now? I just realized. I don't think so, right? No natural inherent immunities. So if we go soldier abilities and we look, negatory, no natural immunity. So we're gonna want to make sure that they're wearing a hazmat vest. That just makes sense. So we'll go hazmat vest here, and then obviously we'll adjust from there. We've got basic battle rifle, don't care about that. And since they've got that mobility, we're gonna want more mobility. We'll give them at least 2 right now, and then hopefully they'll be able to keep up with Cindy, because Cindy's the stunner from another. They're like stunners from another mother, right? There it is. Perfect. Excellent. We're just Shiv acquaintances at the moment. Yeah, but soon you'll be Shiv bros. No problem. Sisterhood of the Traveling Shiv. Oh my god, that sounds so cool. Why does that sound so cool? I get too easily excited. Oh, before we do anything, let's go back, because I did think about this. I would like it if we could get, I know it's a big investment, but if we could get CTIM to train with Infiltrator. And there's a reason why, right? Well, actually, so here's the thing. CTIM, if we can get Infiltrator, it's going to allow us, everything's going to become faster, because we're going to need to be faster when we're fighting against, we have to fight with the Chosen Avenger Defense in mind, because we're going to go into CAD number 3, and that kind of blows my mind, but it's inevitable. It's going to happen. Right now, we've got 2 bunnies that have that capability. It's currently Letedster. He's got Infiltrator, and then we also have our War Master, that's Serve Cold or Ole. He has Infiltrator as well. So they infiltrate maybe like a whole day faster, and it doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a lot, honestly. It really, really is. I noticed we got a lot of bodies in this room. Has anyone else caught that we've got like a lot of corpses in this room? This seems not sanitary, but cool. It's cool. Okay, well, let's get a move on. So maybe, as much as I want to do the training right now, I also realize we're about to get a facility lead. Maybe we'll do it after the facility, because I do want to bump the Avatar Project progress back. So yeah, let's keep that in mind, yeah? Imagine the smell. I know, Mr. N6. And good to see you. High five, happy Wednesday. It would be a whole nother Musk. A whole different level, right? We also have smash and grab, right? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to heal faster momentarily. We're going to get into the smash and grab. We'll have access to all of our bunnies and simultaneously do the facility lead and then find out where we need to go. Immortal is back online. We've got a new rookie from South Africa available. Heal faster. There it is. And I would assume that means we can do smash and grab. We've got 13 to 15. How many bunnies do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got Chappie, who's training. We've got Weirdfish, who's training. We've got Spike. Yes, actually, a ranger, Recipher, our war crime extraordinaire, and Grand Papa Dash to keep them all safe in 13 to 15. That sounds terrifying. Revealed start. Should we over-infiltrate a little? Maybe we should bring this down a tad, because we are training bunnies. I know that sounds like I'm being overly cautious, but trust me, like, the enemies get scary right now. So we're going to go to research. We just got our facility lead. I would like to do, look, inspired. One day, it is going to cost most of our intel, but we'll be able to do the shadow chamber, and that is huge, because it's going to allow us to plan accordingly for operations. I think it's going to be amazing. Let's get back out there. Let's see where the lead goes, yeah? Cautious, calm, and collected. That's right. Avatar Project facility discovered. It is in Eastern Europe. That's one of the old school ones, right? Operation Secret Widow. Dear God, that sounds ominous. Oh, it only has 2 pips, though. Oh, man. Well, you know, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. We should go on the black side at that rate. You know what I mean? At least it's available and exposed. I'm fine with that. I want to bring this up to 125%. I suppose if we're going to... Oh, my God. Strength of 9. That's not cool. Just keep healing. Go, go, go. Alien encryption completed. There it is. You can now build the shadow chamber. That's excellent. So what else is available now? Plasma shotgun was pushed and paused. Resume for 2 days. Man, we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Build the shadow chamber with pleasure. Hoylepa's back. We got our new recon back. What does it cost to build? Shadow chamber is... Oh my God. Okay, we...
related to their avatar project. I would suggest
maybe we should start saving, bunnies. maybe we need to save a little bit, right? I might have purchased the stunner from another mother, but my God, damn, we're broke. Yeah, okay, what's new, right? It's all to, you know, we all expected this. Let's not act like we're surprised. I jest, but you know what? It's fine. We need an inventory mission. That's why we got smash and grab, baby. We already got this in the brain. The neuro helmet knew that we needed it before we needed it. Isn't that incredible? I would never have guessed. My goodness. Well, on that note, let's keep scanning it. Doesn't matter what game we play, we're always broke. You know, at least we don't have to pay upkeep for your... That's true. That's true. Bunnies don't get paid. Okay, forget I said that out loud. I mean, we needed those new pairs of shoes. It was worth it. Shoes are important. How else are bunny feet supposed to come out so fresh and so clean if we don't have anything between us and the horrible ground, right? EMP bomb received. That's right. We finished EMP bomb research. So off we go. 125% exactly. Well, it's still the same. All right, here we go. We're still at 13 to 15, but at least we tried. That's all you can really ask for, right? HB is such a good leader. I've never lost the faith. Wow, wow. Well, you know, I might have lost the faith in me, but I usually don't say that out loud. So thank you so much, Mac. High five. I really appreciate that. That's the regular state of being when you're a part of the Bunny League. It's a built-in HB feature. Nice. Well, I have to say that I usually don't put that out there, that I am a fully featured bunny leader. But I guess, you know, when you're that fully featured, sometimes you just can't hide it. My gosh. Okay, well, the good thing is we're about to go into combat. We're going to get a smash and grab. We needed a plan, and the plan built itself at this point. Did we build this city? No. Did we build it on rock and roll? No. Did we build it on being broke and needing to have a lot of stuff in order to get the shadow chamber because otherwise we won't be able to progress with the game? Yes, but for the most part, we're going to get as many crates as we can carry, and hopefully it's going to be at least an eighth of the way there. That's my plan. Operation Red Fear. Oh, haha, very funny. Let's not say that I'm afraid of all of the red out there and bleeding and stuff like that. We've got an Andromeda Desolator. I got a Recipher. I'm not worried about it. Take a look at him. He's imposing. He's got quite a bulk, right? So we're getting all the crates. Probably. Yeah. Hey, David, good to see you. High five. So here we go. 3, 4, 5, and okay, so all the bunnies have to grab something, and we got to come on back. Smash and grab. We are revealed, but not Chappie. So let's go ahead and start with Chappie. First things first. Cool, calm, focus, collected. Here's the pocket, and we're definitely not in it. Oh my God, we're so far away, aren't we? At least as we move forward, we're going to be able to clear the evac zone. That's a real plus. We'll get Chappie just to do a little bit of a layup here. Maybe we'll just check the left side out of habit. We do have tracking.
hostile forces spotted.
There they are. All right, fair enough. So we already know. Obviously, we want to prepare. So we're going to get Recipher up top, where he's totally going to be stealthy despite him being exposed right now. Look at that. He's so quiet. He's so quiet. No one would ever know. I know. I'm very impressed. We've got Grandpapa Dash. He's going to stand behind high cover because even though he's not taking cover, everybody knows it's probably a better chance you won't see this giant mech of a man, bunny man, behind there. We got Yes, actually. I mean, I kind of feel like you can probably just... high ground. I don't like the fact there's an exalted purge bishop. I just noticed that right now. I feel bad about that. The loudest ninja. Absa probably. Great. Don't mind if I borrow that for future use. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. It's what's mine is yours, right? Spike Lobster. Let's go in and prep on the other door. There are no closed doors here at the Bunny League. It's an open door policy. There it is. Unless it's Advent, all the doors are closed to them. I don't really appreciate what they bring to the table. Here we go. If we were to start one of these missions with all officers that could start concealed, would we be able to collect all the crates without fighting? Maybe we would be able to collect them, but I don't know we'd be able to stay alive is the thing. We're gonna say you got this to Graham. Oh, is Death's already Overwatch? Okay, everyone's Overwatch except for Magic. There it is. You got this, buddy. That's what it translates into. It's like The Sims. My Shuno. Juby Juby Perjuby. And it basically means, yeah, you got this. Trust me. I got you, buddy. We're gonna come out on the blue with LeChappy. He's gonna reacquire sight on the enemy. There it is. He's even got a battle scanner for free. I know. I splurged on this one. I figured for a recon, probably can't ask for better. Before we pull up to the edge, yeah? Oh, wow. Glad I... Okay, glad I did that. Okay, all of a sudden I don't want to push forward just now, but it's 11 turn... Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, right. Let's go with... I guess we don't really care if we shatter the windows, right? Because we get aggro here, but we don't here. Yeah. Well, let's get down there with Spike. It's fine. Yeah, don't worry about that window. I know I don't care about it. And we're just going to toss this evac. Perhaps. Oh, we already have the evac. Okay, you know what? There's the Shred Storm. That's pretty good. That's a good fallback plan. We'll get Weird Fish, and he's going to get right on over to the side here. Because he's probably going to be able to lop off a lot. We've got Teardown, which is going to be really effective against all of the vehicles. Maybe we get, I guess, back here. Just hop right off. We can actually provide additional cover. Oh, what? You can see him here? How do you see him there? No way. What if we come around the edge like this? Yeah, you can't. Oh, you see him there too? Okay. I guess he really isn't as stealthy as I thought. How about... Wow, really? Okay, that's a little surprising, honestly. Maybe we'll be here. How about that? Yeah, totally fine. Man, I'm glad we have the detection. Perfect. And we'll just hang tight. We got Grandpapa Dad's. Oh, yeah. Dad's not so subtle either. All right, there it is. And then we got Yes, actually. I really don't want to be over there. We'll be down here. Perfect. All right, we're all grouped up. All our eggs in one basket. It's how we are here sometimes. And... is there anyone who needs Overwatch? Under the Sea? Gramps? Let's give it to Under the Sea. There we go. All right, here they come. Here they come. We've got 10 rounds left. And Overwatch. Are they gonna see us? They're moving. Oh yeah, well they see us now. We're going loud. All the bunnies hold hands and stay within grenade distance. What the heck is going on here? Oh, it's the Exalted Bishop. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Ooh, that's pretty good, too. Oh, look at that. Gothic's here. He has to say hello. Zonka. Bitter. Mein bitter. Okay. Ever vigilant. Solid 10. Stinker. Yep, they're all... Oh, what? No, stay there. We don't like you. Okay, they didn't see us yet, bunnies. These guys, they don't know we're here. That's great. That's great. Good for us. Good for us. Got command. Got jammer. We don't... Maybe we'll use jammer. Who knows? We've got to hit them from back here. How are we going to accomplish that? That's the question. Well, we can always come in. We've got laser grenade. Bunnies, I might have purchased a new ability for Weird Fish where he gets 2 random grenades. So we get grenades I've never seen before. So this is cool. Laser grenade penetrates armor and damages unit in the target area. Gas grenade creates a cloud of gas that will poison any unit within the cloud. Plasma grenade, alloy grenade, incendiary bomb, EMP grenade, flashbang. Oh my god, how does he have so many? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Free action, teardown. Oh, is that cover? Yeah, hit that. Do we have the Illyrium? No, he doesn't have Illyrium rockets. Unfortunately, I wish. Oh yeah, that's not bad. He's probably wishing he never stayed by that car now, doesn't he? We do have the gas grenade. The laser is pretty big. Yeah, send that. Apparently it penetrates our...
That's hope. Something over here.
We need to get that grenade. We need to get that grenade. No, seriously, where do we get that grenade? Who sells that? Is that in the store? I don't remember seeing that grenade. How do we get that? I think that's a good grenade, don't you? Look at that. It's so clean. My God. Tell you what, we got Recypher. He also has the big boom. We've got Supernova grenade. Well, he's not gonna like, he's good with the fire, right? We've got the flashbang. We've got, oh, the radiation. That's right. We can give radiation. Well, tell you what, we can also burn him, right? That'll be great. Let's tuck up the full. Weird thing is the enemy's here, so we should probably advance with Chappie first, right? So we're gonna be very cool, very calm, very collected. Yeah. All these next week, 30% off. Really? Laser grenade should be researchable in the really? Do we need something specific? Oh my God, because I don't remember seeing that. I saw magnetic grenade, but it required corpses. I mean, there's a lot of corpses there. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of corpses there, but that seems a little different. Can we... Wouldn't it be amazing if we could maybe get in a range without being detected? Like, what do we get here? It doesn't say we'll get detected by that pod. So does that mean we get the jump on them? Here's the radiation flamethrower. And, not quite. Not quite. Maybe chlorine gas? Maybe the chlorine gas? Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Well, if we need to sauce up our life a little more... Actually, yeah, let's hang on to that one. Grandpapa Dets, you got this? Oh, yeah, you'll get spotted there? Okay, fair enough. What about... Yes, actually. Yes, actually, he's in on half. He sees the one. Let's come up to the half. Hey, Surfy, good to see you. High five. Happy Wednesday. 51. All right, fired up. And 56. Shot on. All right, fair enough, fair enough. It requires a corpse. Oh, gosh darn it. I figured as much. Yeah. And then we got Chappie. We do have the command. We've got rapid targeting. We can give a command to whom? Any of the bunnies back here. We have another grenade, though. Oh, my God, we got another grenade. Okay, hang tight, hang tight. Dertz, is it possible for you to maybe see this guy? Yes, but here. All right, Dertz, go here. I want you to be very gentle, Dertz. Burial protocol puts us at 6. He's got 9. If we containment field that guy, that'll buy us some time, right? Please work. Please don't be immune. Nice. So you know what that opens us up to? More grenades. More grenades. So there's poison, and then there's also... Well, see, we had the incendiary bomb. Elite destroyer commando trooper. They probably burn, don't they? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in and rapid target. Oh yeah, that guy's gotta go. He's very dangerous. He's Mac from another past life, right? There it is. There it is. Good job. Good job, us. Good job. We're gonna go in and command over to La Weird Fish here. There we... Oh, that's Gramps. Yep. And Weird. Under the sea. Perfect. I think he should be able to reach. He's got the best tube launcher, and we've got an incendiary bomb. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. Let's get him burning. Hopefully it'll control him, right? Yeah, they're burning. Although... I think the Elite Destroyer Commando is not. He's probably immune to it, yeah? Okay, that's fine. He's probably not... Okay, there it is. Yeah, your past life. Yeah, you used to be a Raptor Commando. You were amazing. You killed everybody. No one was able to touch you. It was insane. You single-handedly turned almost full squad wipe. Well, you were the only one who survived. There was a reason why you were the only one who survived. It was incredible. I was so impressed. Let's see, we do have the ability to make more people burn, which always makes me happy. Let's get up to the half here. Might be fire immune too. Well, he seems like he's burning. So let's take a look. So you, sir, are burning. You, sir, are not burning, and this is the Destroyer Commando. He's immune to fire, poison, and knockback. The Raptor is... Oh, he's not. You're right. He's not burning. That was my fault. Okay, so they're not burning. They're not burning. Good call. We could also shred Storm Cannon. That's pretty potent. And then we've also got La Flamer. I suppose this guy's already burning. Well, the burning's not going to help us too much then, is it? So I guess we'll just shred up. Let's go ahead and... Well, I don't like... Who do I not like more? I guess I'd rather get 2 rather than 1. Are we going to hurt any bunnies? Doesn't look like it. We'll send the Shred Storm Cannon. Yep, that's pretty good. Thank you for checking. Thank you for checking. We've got the radiation, but unfortunately that's not going to work. So, let's see. Supernova. We'll hang on to that one. Oh, you know what? We're the last one to go. We can always Pain Train. Only to the Elite Trooper. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Okay. I suppose Poison does mess with his accuracy, but I don't remember if he's poisonable. I think I just read that he wasn't, right? Flashbang, though, we can bang him out. Let's go ahead and flashbang, and we'll go from there. There we go. Flashbang. Great. There it is. All right, incoming. There's the burn on the trooper. So disoriented and burning. Hopefully it's going to keep us safe. Destroyer Commando is not disoriented, but he misses with the psionic pool. Elite Trooper moves twice, and then it comes down to the incredible Raptor Commando. Oh, wow, that went high. He was going to get hurt, 2 of us. Look at that. We were both highlighted. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, we should probably get away from the building. It's a little... It might not be as structurally sound at the moment. Let's see. We got Recipher. He got the Pain Train. We've got the Cross out. Yeah, let's go right. Let's go here. I don't think we'll blow anything up too badly. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And then we've got radiation to give. Nice. Didn't stop that, did ya? There it is. That's wonderful. And Grandpapa Dad's, he's got the scanning protocol. Might be a good time to just double check before we get too far in that direction. Is it just us and these guys? Okay, great. I'm feeling this much more intimate atmosphere, and that's very important to me in this kind of endeavor. Out we go with Grandpapa Dad's. And, ooh, we can hack things. What do we got here? Hypnography, squad precision. Ooh, well, hypnography is 100%. I'm obviously... Oh, wait a minute. That's going to end the turn. It might end the turn. Reduce enemy will. Wow, Deaths would be amazing if he's combined with Miss Queen Gambit, because there's so many times you're kind of fighting against their will. So if you can have that, that'd be insane. Burial Protocol, yes, please. On the Exalted Purge Bishop. I suppose we probably could have saved it for the Raptor Commando, but you know what? I want that guy gone more than I want the Raptor Commando gone. We get a little bit of a potent refund. We've got, yes, actually, he's got 2 shots, 68. There's the stasis and sustain. Solid hit, obviously, but still very dangerous. You could just wake up and just hurt us, right? So where are we at? Spike. There's the pistol shot downtown, 67. And then we got Weird Fish. Okay, well, is there anything we can do to this gentleman that's going to make his life not so great? He's immune to poison. He takes standard damage. Alloy grenade. Ooh, alloy grenade, but he's in sustain. Flashbang, EMP grenade. None of that's going to be too potent. But I will get out here and I will good old-fashioned flanking shot. But more importantly, we're going to start with a little bit of holo targeting. I believe, yeah, we should be able to see him from here. And we've got 9 turns remaining, right? Oh, we can't see him. Wow, we can't see him. Well, that's unfortunate. Who can we give a command to from here? Husky. That's it. Okay, well, we do need to get reloaded. Free reload. And if we go into Overwatch, we might be able to tag the Raptor Commando when he gets back up. That leaves Spike. That leaves Weird Fish. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And then we've got Deaths. All right, perfect. Spike's ready. He'll send out the standard shot, 67. Whip it. And we got another for him, 67. Kinetic plating. We got Weird Fish, 66. Obviously, whenever we miss, he gets energy shield, which is not great. but it is what it is. And then we already gave the point. Well, that's unfortunate. Overwatch. All right, hopefully we'll be all right. We've got... We can blow up some people. We'll just go into Overwatch here if he closes. All right, incoming. Incoming. Kind of a weird setup we got going on here. Raptor Commando, aim mobility reduced. Destroyer Commando probably gets... Yep, he got more energy shielding. He's up to 6. Graze out to Weird Fish. Still... His aim's still compromised for the Raptor Commando, thank God. And that's it. That's not bad. That's not bad. Deaths actually has healing aid, so he should be able to help out pretty readily. We're going to go ahead and holo target the Destroyer Commando to hopefully avoid missing him. Nice thing is we do have grenades. We should be able to give the tick. We do have needle arsenal, so Weird Fish is just going to send a good old-fashioned standard frag grenade there. And then we're going to continue to push towards the objective. We can't stop for too long. There it is. That is a clear for the Raptor Commando. Recypher can probably clear that cover as well by giving this guy a little bit of juice. Got him. Okay, great. His cover's gone. That's excellent. Love that. High five. Elite Expanded Magazine. That's amazing. Are going to push up with deaths. Hopefully we don't aggro anybody. We got to get those crepes, right? Crates. No, crepes. I'm still thinking about food. What's real? What's new? Let's go in and give Under to see a little aid protocol. Give him a little top up there. And then we're going to start pushing on those crates, right? 1 HP healed. We've got every other turn on this one. We've got Ever Vigilant. Going to move up with... Oh, did I miss... Gosh darn it, I misclicked. Okay. In with Spike. Actually, we should probably push in with Chappie.
Moving out.
No one spotted. Overwatch. And we'll regroup. We do have 6 crates. Maybe they're crepe crates. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't that be amazing? How many crepes can you fit in a crate is the real question. All right, Chappie. Man, now I'm getting hungry. Who doesn't like food? There you go. There you go. All the bunnies agree. It's one of the wonderful things. Hold. All right, Recypher. Nice thing is, we don't have to go through the door, right? We can just kind of go like, I don't know, like this. You know, most bunnies will... Most bunnies are going to worry about, like, windows and stuff like that. Oh, look, there's an enemy. Frost Legion Hitman Elite. Okay, we got to get ready for that. Let's get Deaths right inside. We've got Yes, actually. He's coming in as quickly as possible because I might have flubbed the click on the last one. And then we've got Spike Lobster. He's going to get right on over to the side and cover Grandpapa Deaths. We got Weird Fish. He's coming in with Grandpapa Deaths over the window. I got Wagon Wheels, Jammy Dodgers, and Hobnobs. I don't know what that is, but it sounds epic. Hacking. Hypnography. Well, you know, reducing the enemy's will by 50% is nice. It's not like there's no downside to that. Squad crit chance increased by 25. Or failed hack will result in any nearby enemy groups being alerted. I guess we'll reduce enemy will overall by 50%. There we go. Just, that probably wasn't going to be the squad precision we needed. And there it is. All right, so far so good. We're remaining stealthy. I never would have thought it possible. Let's see what these guys do. Curious how we're able to detect them. Is it the tracking that's going on right now? Let's go ahead and just open the door and take an actual physical peek. Right? There we go. They've got an Advent Mark II Custodian and a Hunter drone. So if we open this door, now we see him. Wagon Wheels is a chocolate biscuit with marshmallow and... Oh, really? Oh, wow. I've never thought of marshmallow and jam together. That's pretty epic. Wow. Hobnobs are an oat biscuit. They sound positively glorious. Are you kidding me? Well, I'm so glad that you get to enjoy such wonderful treats, yeah? Right now, we could lock him up with Grandpapa Deaths. We could... Yes, actually, he's a little far away, so I don't want to engage just yet. We've got 6 turns. I think within the amount of time that we got, we can make this happen. Let's go ahead and just push up. He's got Ever Vigilant, so he's got his gun ready. We're going to get our flamethrower. I suppose we'll stack up on the door over here. So we aren't going inside. Is that a door? Oh, that's not even a door. Okay, that's a door. I thought that was a door. My bad. That's a door. That's a door. And this, of course, is a door. And then we can just Kool-Aid Man it through. No problem. That's wonderful. We'll get Deaths. I'm going to position Deaths right here. because I would imagine once we Kool-Aid Man our way through the door or the wall, then he'll be able to shoot, right? So we're just going to go in Overwatch. We'll get Weird Fish, and he's going to do a similar thing. We'll just stack up right here. And we're going to go in Overwatch. And let's go ahead and pre-mark. We're going to mark up the Hitman Elite. Yeah. Hey, Reork's good to see ya. High five. I have Jaffa cakes, bourbon creams, if we're talking about British biscuits. Are those all biscuits? My goodness. Jamie Dodgers. Man, I like the names. I legit like the names. Okay, see, crossout is here, but that's on an explosive. Okay, good to know. All right, well, let's just hang tight right here.
Got it covered.
We have 5 turns after this until alien response. And this brings us up to 10 on a 10 to 12, so that makes sense. We've already holo-targeted the Hitman Elite. We're going to holo-target the Mark II Custodian, and then we'll go from there. We are 1 point of command. And we are ready. So let's get Wall Crasher. And we are going to Pain Train that way. Okay, we went through the wrong wall. You know, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, that's a graze. Ew, rude. You shot us in the groin. Okay, I don't appreciate that. Man, these guys are the worst. Who thought that was ever acceptable? All right, well, you know what needs to happen is you need a little taste of your own medicine. How about that? Tear it out. No, not that way, Dad. Oh, not that way, Weird Fish. We've got gas grenades. We have, I don't know, is he, how about a little alloy? You want some of this? Maybe you can have a little bit of this. Have fun with this one.
Grenade out.
Alloy grenade. Oh, we better not blow up the crates, right? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, we're okay. He's fine. He's fine. I live in the UK. Do some American sweets and drinks. Is called Gatorade. Yeah. We deem that to be electrolytes out here, right? Silly us. Nice, beautiful job. But yes, actually, we've also got potential for burning, which is always a crowd favorite out here. Spike's gonna get out in the open. He has the possibility. So first we need to just double check our targets. Return fire, Avenger. Don't like that, but he didn't have any sort of immunities. And then we've got the Custodian, who is definitely susceptible to burning. So I'm very good with this. That guy's got 5. In theory, Depths can burial protocol that guy, but we have to see him first, right? So let's get Depths through. This is the plan. Depths is here, and he's ready to save the day. There it is. High five. How many dead bunnies today? None. None at all. Isn't that crazy? Got my favorite drink and drink all day. There you go. And then finally, we can burn this gentleman. Eat that. There it is. So we're controlling the field. So now we just need to figure out... So what are we doing here again? Oh, we're getting crates. Let's... Totally forgot for a second. He's already holo targeted, so I guess we can always give more commands if we want to. There's Deads. Yeah, let's just shoot the guy. That's probably good. It's a little hard to see through the fire. There's kind of some war crimes going on over there. We'll just kind of tuck up and hang tight right there. Perfect. Yeah, there's a lot of bunnies. A lot of bunnies. Let's break ourselves to high ground.
Roger that.
And we're going to try to get a crate off the roof. How about that? I assume there's a crate on the roof. Yeah, there's one up on the roof. Perfect. Well, oh my God, that's a lot of burning. That is a legit amount of burning. 6 on the Custodian. And he just decides to... Oh, he still shoots. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, I didn't think he would still shoot. Okay, we got to get rid of that guy. That's dangerous. That's not cool. Let's get closer. Don't trust... But when it comes to sweets, I don't know. I trust a lot of people. 85. Skulljack him. I don't know if we've got a Skulljack. We don't have Seatim with us, unfortunately, yeah? And Dex, unfortunately, doesn't have the ability to carry that thing. His hand is so big, you know? Well, let's hold on the opening and closing of the chest. That's going to reveal us. I'm going to go in and get Spike over, let's say, here-ish. He's going to be able to burn this guy some more. I don't know, just keep it rolling at this point, yeah. You gotta eat what you gotta eat, though. I think he's immune to the poison, but he's not immune to the radiation, that I know. So we'll get Des over on this crate. Des can always lock him down, no problem. We got yes, actually. Apparently, we're going to aggro somebody. Is that right? Who are we aggroing? Oh my god, there's another... Okay, I did not see that guy there. That's a little scary. Maybe... All right. Let's... Before we get this crate, we should probably get a spot on that guy. There he is. All right, so they've got a little more. Sectoid Commander, First Sergeant, Archon, Frost Legion, Bomber Elite. So we definitely need to end this guy as soon as possible. Or we can get aggro with these guys with like a supernova grenade or something. I mean, we won't have an opportunity like that for a while, so we'll get back to this. Is there anyone who can down that? We can do Fired Up. That extends our mobility a little bit. The Seething Rage will do the same. This allows us to see a singleton. So let's do that. There we go. All right, shot on. We're going to do free reload. And let's get to work. 100%. Hit him. 12. Excellent so far. He's got 6. We already shot. And we've got the cross out. Honestly, I think I'm just going to cross out. The Custodian doesn't have anything to smack us back with. We are going to aggro if we do a cross out. Okay, fair enough. The radiation might be enough. Yeah, I think that's enough. Hit him. There it is. That's a down. That buys us a little time. We are going to do... So, free action, open, close the chest. And Overwatch. And here they come, because they're like one tile away from seeing us. So Des will get a shot, basically. But at least it's their reaction turn and not a full turn, yeah? Oh, Des didn't have a shot. All right, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, this we can deal with this. This is fine. If we need to get the wall to open, we can always use our buddy here. He has radiation to spread the love. He can just walk through the wall. Wall Crasher is there for a reason. There is a CCS here, so I mean, there's that. I suppose we could stand like right there. There's always that. We can also punch the Sectoid Commander, which is hilarious. Maybe we'll do that. Let's punch the Sectoid Commander. That'll be really great. Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna ruin the box, aren't we? Oh, that's not good. The bunnies did come here for loot, so all right, we'll come back to that one. We got Grandpapa Dads. He can lock someone down. It is the First Sergeant, unless we open up this wall, and then he can probably see some more. We're gonna go in and grab this. It's for free. There it is. We do have nades. Oh, why did I ignore the nades? There's a gas grenade. Oh, that is large. That's legit large. Okay, I didn't know it was that big. Is there also teardown? No, it's way behind us. That's impressive. I did not expect that. Well, let's come over here. We'll just hold. So we basically have first war crime deaths to lock down. We've got yes, actually. He doesn't have a flanking shot here yet. I suppose Seething Rage will let us go a little bit farther, but it's not enough. I was kind of hoping for, I don't know, that we'd be somewhere we could see on the flank. We come out this way, we end the turn. We come out this way, we're in the CCS. And then Weird Fish, he's got the gas grenade. You know what? Let's just send the gas grenade, and we'll place it right on these gents right here. Here we go. Friendly fire. Oh, the crate. Okay. Can we adjust that a tad? Is that still the crate? That's not the crate. All right, perfect. Gas grenade. This is the freebie. So poison is applied on all of them, I think. I mean, they don't enjoy that, that's for sure. Let's see. So if we take a look, he is poisoned. Minus 20 aim, minus 4 mobility. That's incredible on the First Sergeant. Hold. It would be nice if we could burn him as well. I suppose if we're here, we'd have to... We could just walk right by, but then we won't be able to burn these gentlemen. We do a face-off, we can only see 2. Who's going to be able to help us out here? I mean, we could just run right through. You know what? I think I'm going to take the hit on the Frost Legion Bomber Elite, and hopefully we're going to be all right. I'm just going to run right through this. What if I... Yeah, run right through it. Here we come. Could tear the wall down, then do face-off. Tear down does it. Here it comes. Oh, that's a nasty hit. That is a nasty hit. What a high price to pay. Yeah, tear down. Yeah, let's do that. That's radiation, right? There it is. Tear down works on explosive objects, and the wall isn't exactly that, unfortunately, yeah. That's... If you're here, you can see the Muton. If we're here, we can see the Muton. So what I guess I'm not going to beat myself up too much for that one, because if we move over here, now we can see the Muton, but I think we can only see the Muton because there's a hole in the wall, right? But, oh, apparently it said in the preview we could see it, but we still don't see him. That sucks. Okay. Right. I guess we'll just try to get shots on. We'll do Seething Rage. That will extend our range a little bit. You can see the very edge of the CCS right here. So we can get out, but this is a wall and we can't see through it, unfortunately. So that didn't really do too much for us. All right, we'll do our best. Get right on the corner. And that's basically shot to finish. 84-66. He has Hypnography, Reduced Will, and Body Shield. Nearest visible target, lesser chance to hit and crit against the mech. There's both barrels at 25%, not close enough. I guess target's off the field, but this guy's burning. He's poison, irradiated, radiation, burn, boiling blood. I think we'll be all right. So I'm actually going to focus instead on this gent. 66. Nice. We'll take it. And we got Chappie and Deaths. Okay. If we're here, we can see this guy. We might be able to burn him. We are going to run through the CCS, but I'm hoping that his aim is severely impaired. Hold. He didn't go. What? Is the door closed? The door's not closed. How do we... Oh, is the door closed? Maybe the door's closed. Is that not a hole? Okay, I lied to myself, apparently. Apparently, this is... That's not a hole. That really looks like a hole to me. That's unfortunate. I really wanted that to work. I guess we can get these two. We might as well. All right, we'll do what we can. There it is. Hopefully we're not outflanked when we can't see. That would be unfortunate. And then we've got Chappie, who does have a command point, right? Okay. We could... Oh, but he can't give it to anybody. Because we'd have to move. We'd have to move, and then he doesn't have it. Okay, well, there's Burial Protocol as well, if we want to tag. We've got 57, and we can also Plasma Blast. And we could potentially hit these two. That's 3 to 6, and the tick. And then there's this gentleman. I suppose we could have ruined the cover there for him either way. All right, I think I'm just going to stack up on this guy, and we'll find out. Here we go. Plasma Blaster. Was trying to get side on him. I failed, but let's see how this goes. Chappie. We'll nab this, and then we're going to book it. Because I think we're revealed. Yeah, we are revealed, and then we're just going to book it. Let's pull back.
Let's do this.
And cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Here they come. Poison tick. Boiling blood. There's a lot going on. Irradiation. Commander's down. Wow, that's a lot of dots. First Sergeant's down. Archon's down to 1. Wow, that's impressive. But he's still alive. All right, he's pulling out. He's got the shot right into her back. And it looks like he whiffed it. And he whiffed it. Perfect. Hold. Return fire. Nice! Okay, that's pretty epic. That is pretty epic. Okay, I'm glad that worked out. I'm so glad that worked out. I was a little nervous there. So where is that gentleman? Oh, he's here. Well, we can probably burn him out, right? Yeah, do that. Have that reinforcements into. Oh, thank you so much, Des. Thank you so much. All right, so Des has a crate. Let's get in there and help out so that we can end this threat. Devs is available. We've got a burial protocol. We've got the shot on 44. We're going to do a free reload. We do have the ability to burn him. Let's prioritize burning that guy. So out in the open, unfortunately, but really? How about this? Can you take this? That looks better. Incendiary bomb. Yeah, now you're burning. Have fun with that. Jeez Louise. My goodness. Okay, well, Weird Fish, he needs a crate. We have a crate right next door. So let's get over here. We're going to grab that. Nab it. And we can probably get a flashbang on that guy. That's the stuff. So he's burning. He's disoriented. There it is. And we have our crate. Perfect. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 out of 6 so far. Let's run in the direction that we need to. So all the way out here with Chappie. We got Grandpapa Dance. He's got a containment field. But what about burial protocol? That might bring him into the danger range on the tick. So we're going to burial protocol. Brings him down to 6. He's got a burning tick and a boiling blood and all of that. So where is the other crate? Way out here. Yes, actually, full speed. Radiation burn. Actual burn. There it is. High five. Beautiful. All right, let's grab the crate and go. We got reinforcements coming. We're just going to guard the place here. We got Chappie. Overwatch. We got Recypher. He doesn't have a crate yet. That's got to change. Where is this crate? Down this way. Oh, on the side here. Perfect. Grab that. Please be gentle, though. I've seen what you do to walls, so just pick it up with your pinky finger. Okay, that perfect. Good job. I don't know. Attach it to yourself with a magnet or something. Hopefully, someone gave him the, you know, the dainty magnets. Okay, there it is. Perfect. Yep. And loot. Yeah, get the loot as well. That's right. That's right. We'll get Spike. He's just gonna nab that. Excellent. Perfect. Alien data cache. Need more intel? Of course we do. Get Grandpapa Dance to nab a little loot, and I think that's it. And we gotta book it. There we go. Nice! Crystallized meld. Excellent. It's exactly what bunnies need in order to become mech bunnies. We're gonna just take full lateral movement here. Full speed. Weird Fish. And War Crime. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to fight our way out a little bit. But it's all in the name of science. And loot. And loot. All right, reinforcements on the next turn. So we're all reloaded. Hold. We've gone first War Crime coming through. Come here, Recypher. We've got Deaths hopping on down. And we're gonna Overwatch. We've got Yes Actually with Ever Vigilant. Show that door who's boss. And we're gonna come on in with Spike Lobster. And then Weird Fish gonna get reloaded and Overwatch. And then next turn we should be able to get out, I believe. So hold and hold. Incoming. We got all the crates. We did take some damage, but if anyone's gonna take it, should probably be Recypher. Well, that's a big guy. That's a very big guy. My goodness. Shield Bearer, Bio Assault Trooper, Military Assault Mech. Oh, Bio Rocket Trooper, even worse. The Rocket Trooper couldn't even hold his own personal integrity. Look at that. He just walked right through him. Give him the Mag SMG. Ever Vigilant. Oh my God. Grandpapa Dex with a splash. Oh yeah, he's dead and writhing and in front of Cerberus right now. Okay, great. Well, we could run it. Can we clear it? I guess is the question. There's Recipher, there's Dead. I don't think anyone can just magically clear it, unfortunately, so I might have to mag SMG or something like that. We've got a rapid target down that way. Can everyone get out? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can. I'm just trying to figure out who can take that hit. I know there are bunnies that can. That's a 60, so we're not going to clear that first. We could get out. We don't have salvo yet. Let's run this way. I don't think we're going to trigger. It doesn't look like we're going to trigger. We're a little far. So now we can send 36. We can EMP. Nice. That'll clear. Oh, that's good. Okay, great. Let's get out of here. Let's do this. No more damage for the bunnies. No more damage for the bunnies. All right, here we go. Good job, bunnies. Not flawless, but you know what? Pretty darn good. I'll take it. It's a true smash and grab. And we got Spike Lobster. There we go. 6 crates. 6 bunnies. 6 bunnies out. There you go. High five. Not the best, but not horrible. Look at that. Curious how much we're going to get and what we're going to get. He's no longer shut down, but I mean, inside he's probably shutting down because of his failure, yeah? We smashed everything and grabbed all the loot. That's right. So 2 wounded for the bunnies, unfortunately. But it wasn't too bad. I think they should be all right. Depths does have Field Surgeon, so hopefully it's going to keep him under a week. That's all I ask. I'm pretty sure Depths can pull it off. He, as much as he's got large fingers made of metal, he's very delicate with his precision and accuracy, right? I was going to make some comment about Germany, but and precision, but you know, I don't mean any offense. I mean it as a compliment, yeah. Hey Lenny, good to see ya. Happy Wednesday, high five. What do we have? Promotion for Recipher. 3 days out and Spike's got a promotion. 3 days is barely anything. That's amazing. That is amazing. 55 supply. More importantly, Alien Alley, 3 Illyrium core, 18 Illyrium crystal, 28 crystallized meld, even the potential for more intelligence. And then we've got an elite expanded magazine. I could always use more of those. That's amazing. That was a really, really good haul, bunnies. Good job. Good job. We're going to go over to our photos. We're going to go and clear that out. And then, of course, we've got all of our bunnies with the promotions. We've got 2 really critical ones here. So we come on up from Staff Sergeant to Tech Sergeant. We've got, Fanfire. Nice. Untouchable if we burn or kill. I'd really like to have Fanfire. If I'm perfectly honest, I really, really would. I've seen how strong this is with frickin' a Wraith Commando. And Immortal Darkness is amazing. I used to get Untouchable, which is awesome, but man, this can really dump into somebody. And that's really potent, especially when it's based off AP and not even focus. That's awesome. We got Recipher. He's good to go. He is now a gunny. Salt in the Wound. All of your attacks and effects deal an additional point of damage to target suffering from poison, burn, acid, or bleed. I guess the thing is, I mean, radiation is radiation, boiling blood, and irradiated. I don't know if that's necessarily what we've got. We got Crusader's Rage, and we've got Dervish. If you kill an enemy, reduce your ability cooldown. I mean, that's pretty awesome. If we look, are we being held back by any of our cooldowns, right? I don't think so. If we look at Chlorine Gas Bombardment, it doesn't say that it's cooldown based. If we look at Riot Control, it's 1 free flashbang use on every mission. So I think in general, we're okay with our cooldown. So I don't know if Dervish is necessarily going to help us. Salt in the Wound for damage output, sure. But I feel like just keeping us going, increasing our damage boost, I mean, that's pretty epic. I don't know if that applies to our burning, though. Wound reduction does not work if the soldier entered a bleeding out state during the mission. I mean, well, there's that. And Salt in the Wound applies to all sources of damage caused by you. Oh, nice. Damage bonus will not stack if the target is suffering from multiple effects. So we get an extra point out of it. Is that worth it? You know what? I think I'm going to go with Crusader's Rage just to keep us in the fight and constantly going. But then again, the infiltration time is so large, sometimes it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm going to go with Salt in the Wound. I've gone back and forth on this, and then I really want the Twilight Gas Blob. So that's going to be really, really, really cool to check out. Yeah. Jaeger, good to see ya. High five. Happy Wednesday. If you're joining us right now, we currently just got out of a couple of missions, and now we're going to push forward and trying to get into a facility so we can bump back the Avatar project progress. And we're also trying to level our bunnies at the same time, yeah? Salt should also work with dot ticks. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't realize it applied to dot ticks. That's pretty amazing. So if we go to research and development and look for laser grenade, apparently, where is it? Satellite strike module. Bio General Corpse. What? Bio General. Have we ever seen a Bio General? There's a satellite strike has a range of 30 tiles with a radius of 10. Can mark 6 targets and after a turn delay, destroys most buildings, deals 8 damage, shreds 6 armor, and will even damage units with Fortress. Wow, Can I please get that? It's not impressive. Really? It's not? How is that not impressive? It sounds so cool. Oh, Laser Grenade, Advanced Assault Trooper Corps. We know what we gotta get, bunnies. Laser Grenade, Advanced Assault Troopers. It's similar to the Archon Pinion. Oh, really? Yeah, yeah. Oh, the Shadow Chamber. That's right, Riddick. Thank you for reminding me. So if we look right now, what do we have? We have everything but the supply. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Riddick. I didn't think we would get that all in one go. That was a necessity. So let's go over to the black market. We'll get the supply because that's not a problem at all, right? Excellent. Unless they've improved it, but I've seen it in action in this map. Is it better? Is it not as good as airdrop? Or airstrike? Because I know the recons get that at Master Sergeant. It's awesome. It's really awesome. So what do we have here? We've got a standard scope if we want to level that up. Emergency life support to clear. Unwavering stance to clear. Advent weapon crate to clear. We've got depth perception, emergency life support. Sell that. We're sitting at 141. We need 250, right? We've got a lot of corpses, so we don't need all of it. There's the plated spark armor. There's the biobarrier, Andromedan wreck, advanced hacking. Unfortunately, I haven't really had more need for hacking. So, and that is 12. The blaster gauntlet is for a technical. I built that. Trigger happy, I wanted to hold on to in case we wanted to need it for the mech sniper. The predator armor is very, very useful. Damage control, I was kind of hanging on to if possible. And I suppose we do have a lot of cryolite. We do like have a lot of cryolite, so we could sell like 50 of this stuff. Is it possible? No, we just have to click. All right, if we sell 50, I don't think I've ever what do you use this on? I bet if Gothic, the old Gothic were here, you would need it. But there, now we got 250. Excellent. All right, let's go. Let's go. Perfect. Awesome. So now we should be able to build it, right? There she is, the Shadow Chamber. Amazing. 21 days is going to come on down. We've got construction time for the Proving Ground. Haven Advisor, Proving Ground. Milena has got this one. And that's going to be our last building on the Avenger. That's crazy. 11 days out. Yeah, Cryo Arsenal stuff. There's also a gene mod, gives frost immunity. Oh, really? Well, I was not paying attention to that, apparently. And we still don't have enough meld because we've been spending some on our gene modification. All right, so where are we at right now? We do have a 2-pip on the facility itself. We are getting Miss Queen Gambit back. I would like to retrieve her and take her on a mission. So let's hold for a second. And what we can do is maybe we'll do the black site. That might not be bad. And the Shadow Chamber is online in 11 days. That's a little too long. Serve Cold is back. That's excellent. Psionic training completed. We now have Fortress. That's awesome. So I will go to the lab just to pull our scientists out of there so that they're back on our plasma shotgun. And plasma shotgun's done in 1 day, so I will wait for that. So hold. Rookie available for recruitment. New target acquired. 2 days out. More resistance personnel. No, thank you. Midgify's back and plasma shotgun. Perfect. Awesome. This is great. So Plasma Viper shotgun, that's the upgrade for Midgify. Turbulent Plasma Hunting shotgun, underbarrel storm gun, plasma beam shotgun acquired. Amazing. I would like some intel. What else do we have going on? Assault powered armor is going to require core. They all require core, so we're just going to do the alien data cache decryption. I suppose we could also break up Faceless if we wanted to actually get ourselves some additional Illyrium crystal, right? If you can phase walk with a PSYOP, it's a lot of fun to use with a shotgun. I can only imagine. That sounds awesome. So let's see. Right now, Neural Sympathy Gene Mod is going over to Ravens. Out of everything that we've got the Black Site, we've got new contacts, we've got the Alien Facility, we've got a target, and we've got the HQ Assault. I feel like we should push on the Black Site. So I'm going to go ahead and load up the Black Site, and we're going to do that one. 125 supply. We can always save the facility. It's going to, I think this bumps back Advent's Avatar Project progress by 1 at least, right? So we'll have to see how that goes. Any cores at the black market? I've never seen them sell at the black market, so I have never seen that happen. But they sell a lot of stuff. I've just never seen it at the black market, yeah? Let's go ahead and clear. And we're going to see who we can bring. I'm not going to go too low in the ranking for this mission just because it's so impacted. But I will definitely make an exception for like 1, maybe 2. So what do we have now, right? We haven't gotten the Titan Armor going. We need to have more Illyrium Core. We used them all on the Shadow Chamber just a moment ago, yeah? So out of everybody, I know our Shinobi, he's going to be good. We still have Seatim, and Seatim doesn't have Infiltrator. Our War Master can go as well. So what we can do is bring Hoilepa, who's our Recon and Training. So there's Hoilepa. We can then bring our Juggernaut, who has rockets. I just really want to use a rock. No. Okay, focus, HB. Soljin would be nice. Right? And even though Lewis is amazing, we can bring old dude 80 and try to get him to level up. So he's getting on up there. He's at a gunny level, right? We do want to have Seatim. So Seatim's the officer at the moment. And if we want to infiltrate faster as a War Master, you really can't beat it. We can get Surf Cold in there, right? So this should be a little faster. 6 days right now, yeah? May I suggest complimentary war crimes? Oh, complimentary all the way. We're going to compliment the heck out. We do have Cindy, and we do have Immortal Darkness. They're both very, very good. And then we got Tatanka, and we've got Superior Daisy. Well, Tatanka's still leveling up and has Terrifying Suppression. So we could get some really, really good, powerful deltas of damage out there, right? How much do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 7 days, and maybe we get one more, right? I mean, Cindy's pretty amazing. Or Spark's amazing. The Wraith has been invaluable. I might bring our Wraith instead. It's okay. Oh, Lewis, the only reason why you're warming the bench is because I'm trying to balance leveling up, that's all. But trust me, I'd bring you on like everything, yeah? Okay, so where are we at now? We also have Jane. Would Jane be better? Let's just go with what we got. It's fine. So where are we at? We didn't bring any rockets, right? We don't have any big boom now that I'm thinking about it. We've got guns. We don't have big boom. Maybe we'll bring our Juggernaut. I'm gonna bring Molybdenum because I want some type of AoE, some type of boom. Now that I think about it, it would be nice to have a Grenadier. 9 days out with all of this equipment. Maybe that's why. I guess, what if I bring a Grenadier? I know Ravens is currently in training, so I'd have to bring Anakitas. There's nothing wrong with that. Anakitas is amazing. That puts us at 9 days flat, but at least then we've got just repeated amounts of grenades raining on the enemy, and they can come in indirect, whereas the rockets, not so much, unfortunately. So I just feel safer that way. I think I'm going to go with this. All right, perfect. I've talked myself into it. As much as I hate it, I want to bring all the bunnies, trust me. So we'll go with alloy plating. We've got the hazmat vest. We've got the biomed kit. The bunnies, when they dump out all their equipment, it's all over the place. There's so much out there. Spark bit, reinforced frame. We don't have a fancy frame there. We got the blue screen rounds. I will borrow Lewis's gun. So that's Gothic's Vengeance right there. We don't have another Holy Target or prototype plasma semi-auto pistol. We've got the Turbulent AP. Let's grab at least the bioalloy plating, tac vest, standard AP. We got the Disruptor. We still don't have a Gremlin Mark III, but that's okay. It would be nice to have at some point, though. We have... probably going to get shot at a lot. So I'm going to get carapace plating, and then I'm going to get the hazmat vest. And if we're shooting at everybody, maybe we'll get the shred as well, right? There's some shred. And then we've got a grenade in addition to the black flame grenade. I suppose incendiary bomb's pretty awesome. This is a grenade only slot. Rockets we can't really use, so I'm going to come in with the incendiary bomb. I think we can borrow the war suit, so we'll grab that war suit. We can borrow... oh, you know what? We also have Miss Queen Gambit. It's all right. We'll get back to that. Miss Queen Gambit can go on another mission. It's all right. It doesn't have to be this one HP. Weapons available. We'll get the beam cannon. We're going to go ahead and grab some Warden. I know we have a bio stun lance that we created, so we can get that on there. We've got Shred. We've got the Alloy. We've got the Hazmat. That looks good. And I think that's looking pretty good. We've got Shred, we've got blue screen rounds, we've got AP in order to hit. Everybody has some kind of mods on there. That's looking pretty good. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, Gremlin Mark III's lockline sectabot. Yeah, that's the rough bit, yeah? So here we go. It's going to be the Advent Black Site 34 to 36. And I think if anything, what I might do, there's AP for Tatanka. Let's do Quick Draw. We're going to grab Magnum, and then we're going to give him a pistol as well, so that we've got that Overwatch reflex shot. So make weapons available and turbulent plasma like that. Okay, how are we doing now? 12. That's pretty good. Okay, 9 days out on the black site. And that's going to take us to the next level. And we're currently building our shadow chamber. And we finally at least satisfied Tegan, let's put it that way, when we skulljacked an officer. We finally did it. So we've got a bond, a scientist, another extraction mission, resistance mech engineer, rebels, a troop column, manufacture and upgrade. There's the Reaper. There's resistance contacts, which I don't think we need. I'm going to do another alien defector. I mean, that seems like a good play here. I wish I could kind of equip bunnies from here, but I guess there's no chance of ambush, so that's all right. We'll go Jane Kelly, and we'll grab Prognius. How about that? There we go. And we're going to find us another bunny. Why not? Why not? They come in at a high level now, which is nice. Yeah, Skulljack for intel. Absolutely. So right now, that's going at 0%. I believe... I don't think there's any place where it's safe for me to gather intelligence. I guess the Western US is probably the best chance possible. So I'm going to go over to the Western US, and we're just going to go in and scan in the Western US and maybe pick up a mission. It's probably going to be pretty short on the infiltration timer, is my guess. Supply drop coming in 2 days. Recipher's now recovered. That's so fast. There's the tick that we're fighting. And we're about to find out where the assassin is as well, right? So 1046 coming on in. And here's the assassin. Okay, we have like one more month. We have one more month. That's great. So she's training. And I'm glad those two are gone. Advent sealed armor. Completely immune to environmental hazards like poison, fire, and ice. It's that one trick that Spike Lobster hates, right? Let's go in and investigate. We get 900 something supply. I'll take it. And that's at least going to open up possibilities back on the Avenger, right? Ravens is available. I'm a little torn on moving forward to the genetic mods because I would like to get another mech trooper, so I'm going to hold off on utilizing all of the meld. Hey. Okay. You just looked up? You want to see? Yeah? How you doing, Sweet Pea? You all done? Okay. little fuzzy. I love Jimmy. She's so tiny. Okay, so where are we at right now? Talon rounds coming online. We're building the shadow chamber. We're 8 out. And I think we are good. Anyone with any negative traits? Negative. Okay, we're just going to go in and continue from here. Perfect. 23 hours, and we're going to have close to 1,000 supply. Jiwoo Kim has been recruited in East Asia. That's awesome. We no longer have our Haven advisors, unfortunately. Start liberating a new region? I don't think so. New target acquired. 7 days. That's looking a lot better. New scientists. 133 supply. Large map. Advent are trialing unique defensive systems in the field to counter XCOM's progress in psionics and hacking. Enemy tech and psionic defense are doubled. Well, I did want to train up... I wanted to train up Miss Queen Gambit. This is good for it, but man, I guess they're not going to stop her from doing guaranteed damage to them. And Fortress is purely defensive, so I think she's still going to be able to train there. She just won't be as effective at panicking everybody. I will put Tedster because he does have Infiltrator on. That's going to help us out a great deal. We're going to go ahead and get Miss Queen Gambit in there so she can continue to push forward with her psi powers. So we've got scouting taken care of. We've got Lummox, and then I'm probably going to pull in veterans just so that we don't completely falter, right? We have... What are we doing again? Extract a VIP. Yeah, perfect. Rockets. Oh, that's right. We can test the stun us from another mother. Oh my gosh. Wow. So we also have our Bio Assault Trooper, right? Where did they go? They're pretty high up there. Ranger, there we go. Bio Assault Trooper, Cindy, and Pajaro. Amazing. And we can get a 6th in there. We probably need Grandpapa Deaths, if I'm perfectly honest. Keep us alive and ticking, alive and well. And yeah, that's not too bad. Powered light spark armor. We've got a coil mech cannon. We've got a shield. We've got turbulent plasma SMG. I've got Jimmy's fur all over my face. Let's let's go in and grab a little bit of protection here. How the game go? So far, so good. Thank you so much. Sorry I missed you there, Andre. Good to see ya. So far, so good. I mean, we've got some things holding us back, but we're pushing forward, and we haven't. That's so much fur. We're pushing forward, and we haven't had too many issues, yeah? So I couldn't ask for more. Hopefully you're doing well on this lovely Wednesday. We got our mech sniper. We've got Cindy. Let's get that hazmat. That'll be wonderful. Because they're going to be going everywhere together. They're like 2 peas in a pod. Shred, AP. We'll get the biomed kit. Cindy's actually one of our best medics, believe it or not, yeah? She's one of the best. I'm so glad to hear it. High five. It's always nice to know the bunnies are doing well, or at least I like to believe it, right? We got alloy plating. We're going to go in and grab the hazmat vest. And as far as anything else, I suppose we'll get a... Oh, should we do a mine shield? What about a flashbang's always nice to have, just in case we need to break contact and get the heck out. So we don't really have a lot of boom, but we've got a lot of in-your-face, which is honestly kind of our style. Let's go in and get Cindy with some upgrades right here. So she's going to have the elite autoloader. She's going to have the laser sight and maybe an advanced heavy barrel. Doesn't need the bayonet. And then we've got our basic rifle, which I wish I could improve. I wish we've got 11 supply right now, so... Maybe I've been a little overzealous with the upgrades in other places. We've got our hair trigger, and we're going to nab the scope and just try to do some kind of tick damage. And there we go. If you switch allegiance to XCOM, I may even heal you after I stab you. That's the way. That's our Cindy. You gotta love it. All right, let's do this. 5 days out. Incredible for these giant monsters of combat, yeah? There it is. I'm also glad everything... Thank you so much, Andre. I appreciate it, yeah? This morning, I woke up with Abby's tail laying across my face, under my nose, and her tucked around my head. God, that's wonderful. Let's get everyone a promotion. That's the idea. That's the idea. Off we go. Midnight raids have ended, and now we shall continue to get all of our supply. We're so close. If we had the supply before, we would have been fine. We can also stop by the black market, because with that supply drop and tick, there should be a reset, right? Smeebs is back online. That's wonderful. And we should be able to buy more material. So we're going to head over to the black market. We're going to buy the new round of stuff. probably going to be like 500 per or something. Let's go and buy. Here we go. They've got an agent. Oh boy. Stormtrooper and an electrician. Very cool. Illyrium crystal 198. Oh, that's not bad. That's actually quite reasonable, I must say. We've got more in terms of alien alloy and... Oh! You know what? I stand corrected. They do have Illyrium core. I was wrong. I said I've never seen them here. Apparently I wasn't looking hard enough, but they've actually got an Illyrium core. I will buy that for 60. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Yeah? Okay, that's great. Wow, superior speed. It is very expensive, but at this point we don't have much. Look at this. This is 4 mobility. Okay, let's slow it down on the purchasing of things. Haha, that's cool. I had a cat years ago that would sleep on my head. Most of my cats prefer to sleep at my feet. Jemmy sleeps on my head, or sometimes she does. Not always, but she does enjoy being on a little, like having a tete-a-tete at nighttime. Yeah. Let's, if we're gonna scan anywhere, does anyone, that's strength 5, strength 9, that's insane. Strength 5, strength 6. Yeah, I think I'll just scan in Western US and we'll just go from there. We could make more contact. If I think about it, we need more facility leads as well, but hopefully when we get the alien defector, then we're going to be able to push on from there. We've got 1 day, so we're going to have more bunnies. There it is. So we're going to get a new bunny. We have so many bunnies, right? Oh! We're going to get a faceless. Wow. Okay. This is Operation Choking Mother. I don't know why it's called that. That is a really weird combo. I don't know if there's some kind of implied I don't know what's going on in the background there, but you know, Advent's Advent, they do weird things. What can I say? Well, let's see. Is there, we did bring in the War Master, we did bring in C-Tim, and we've already brought in Tedster, so we don't really have many officers here. We have Ravens. Ravens is an officer. Let's get Ravens in. He's got the boom. So we've taken care of Boom. He's still leveling up too, so that works perfectly. We've got Reorcs, we've got Recipher, Zazim. Zazim, I'd love to level up some more. Or Molybdenum, I'd love to level Molybdenum some more. So we'll get Zazim, Molybdenum. We've got a Grenadier, so that's close. AoE, we've got Stabbing taken care of. With all of Advent trying to be immune to a bunch of stuff, I feel bad for our Purifier, right? We got Krognius. So Krognius said, I'm a guy. So I changed Krognius over to a guy, although I probably should have changed him from being cocky. I don't want to be too cocky. There you go. Krognius, that's our Krognius. He's getting all set. We do have a brand new, guess what? Plasma beam shotgun. So he's going to borrow that. That's awesome. So we have close range. We've got mid. We've got close. We've got explosives. Now time for a little support. Ooh, nice. Immortal. Get him in there. And our Frost Adder, Winter Sentinel. Well, the Winter Sentinel is very, very good. And then we've got, let's train Weirdfish. We'll keep training him. That's even more boom. Oh, that's a lot of boom. Do we have any scouts? Yeah, we didn't bring any scouts, did we? Okay. We probably want a scout. I know Smeebs is back, right? Yeah, look at that. We got Smeeble back. That's awesome. Let's get Smeebs in there. Might be a little bit too much boom. Is that even a thing? Who knows? We'll get an exo suit here. We've got a coil cannon there. Got a little off the top. We'll be able to get ourselves the Shred Storm cannon. We'll get an extra rocket in there. That's great. We got the Sabo. Actually, it might be kind of cool to test out, as much as I love the Sabo, to test out the lock-on again, because maybe we can, I think I have an idea of how it works now, so we can check that out. I think it'll be pretty entertaining, at least for me, right? Our officer needs to survive. We're going to give him a little bit of Warden. We are definitely going to get a little Warden for our close combat guy right there. He's got a nice shield. He's got a fusion blade. He can burn people. That's awesome. For our assault. You know, actually, I'm going to change my mind. Predator armor, and I forgot that we've got an assaulter right here. They're going to get the Warden. In the distance, we're going to get... It would be nice if we had the Stun Lancer outfit, right? There we go. Stun Lancer. That's perfect. Holo Targeter. We'll get a Holo Targeter Mark II. There we go. I think if we got the Andromedan Wreck, it allows us to get the Holo Targeter Mark III. Is that available to us? Because having 2 of those cycling around could be really, really nice, but I'm not going to push it if that's not available. I believe it's towards the bottom. I suppose I could do some some expert filtration, but oh yeah, I have a feeling. Okay, I will do it. I think it's either powered or plasma, right? So let's take a look. Who needs to scout when everything goes boom? Well, we do need to, if we can see it from far away, that makes it all the more exciting because we do have the lock-on rocket, and that I think is how you're supposed to use it. So that'll be really cool to check out. There we go. We got a Hold Target Mark III. That's going to allow us to get in there and apply that 20% aim and crit bonus, which is huge, right? So we're going to come in with the alloy plating, the hazmat vest. I purchased so many of these hazmat vests now. We'll get a biomed kit as a backup. We've got a biomed kit here. So these two right here are going to be our medics, our emergency medics. Utility items. We've got alloy plating, hazmat vest, and I guess up close we can put shred on, but I don't know if it's necessary. I guess we can do a mine shield. I don't know who's going to try to take us, but I really don't want to get blasted in the face with a plasma shotgun, and that kind of scares me a little bit. Yeah, I have been working on Talon rounds. I really have, but I don't think we have them yet. We finished the EMP bomb, and I think we're actively working on them right now, actually. So at some point we will. At some point we will. Hazmat vest, and then I do want the shredder, especially for this, because oh my god, amazing what it can do with the shredder rounds. And then last but not least, we're gonna get the bioalloy plating right here. There it is. And we're gonna come in with the incendiary bomb, we're gonna come in with the alloy grenade, and we're gonna come in with the acid bomb. So a lot of bombs there. And I know we've also got the plasma rifle. We can borrow that from us, actually. And not that we're not going to bring this, but we also have the Mishin auto shotgun available as well. So there's a lot of options. We're getting up in the world. What can I say? There's quick draw, so we'll also give him a pistol. Yeah. Weapons. Prototype plasma semi-auto for a tick of damage and shred. And I think that is it. All right. Perfect. Now we just need upgrades, right? Okay, here we go. Let's get plasma rifle going. So strip out. We're gonna get the expanded magazine. We're gonna get the scope. We've got the bayonet, and we've got the hair trigger for a juggernaut. We're gonna get the scope, the hair trigger, and grab, I guess, the expanded magazine. I was kind of thinking reflex stock, but we'll come back to that if we need to. Elite laser sight. We'll get the advanced heavy barrel. And we can even get the powered bayonet. And for the mag SMG, actually, we can probably borrow this. I realized, okay, no. Don't change your mind. Don't change your mind. He's not here to shoot. He's totally not here to shoot, but I will give him a bayonet. How about that? Autoloader. Okay, great. Here we go. Rescue mission. I don't remember. Did I put rockets on? I guess I'll find out. I don't remember if I put rockets on molybdenum carbide. I totally forgot that we don't have to. Can I check? I'm going to check for a second. So launch, and we just put them back in. No worries. We'll go recon. I'm gonna get molybdenum carbide. He's right here, and he's got the Falcon. He's got the Illyrium. Okay, perfect. That's all I wanted to know. I wanted to be sure. We've got Ravens as our officer. We've got Immortal. We've got Krognius, and then we also have. Did I bring Weirdfish? I brought. Recon. No, I didn't. I didn't bring Weirdfish. Who did I bring? There was a Mech Heavy. There's the Frost Adder, the Winter Sentinel, a Ranger, Templar, Andromedan, Desolator, Spark, Mech Assault, Python, Sharpshooter, Gunner, Skirmisher. Oh, maybe I did. Did I not equip them? Oh, that's odd. Oh. Maybe I did. Weird. I don't remember what I did. Okay. I don't remember who the last one was. We're going to bring Weird Fish. We're going to have even more boom. My goodness. So much boom. No one would even guess. Just all plasma grenades. How about that? That sounds like a good compromise. EMP grenade is a backup. Although we have an EMP bomb now. And that's just fine. So we've got Recon. Oh, it was Zazim. My gosh. I swear I'm going crazy. He's right here. Perfect. There it is. Now we'll go. It's extremely light. 7 to 9. So we've got 3 missions going on right now. We've got our Advent Defector. We've got our alternate mission with Miss Queen Gambit. And then we've got our Black Site. And that's all going on. Whew. After a while, I get mixed up. I'll be perfectly honest, y'all. I cannot wait to see the stunners from another mother. I think that's going to be so cool. I think it's a little dangerous because we're really going hard, and that probably means we might aggro pods that we don't mean to, but it should be pretty entertaining because apparently they're just going to constantly one-up each other. You've got one who disorients with a chance to stun, you got other who disorients and stuns, but it's very different nonetheless. Cindy's very fast. She's got Whirlwind. She had to earn it at Sergeant rank, and Fajardo just gets in there and doesn't care. He got Whirlwind straight off the bat, right? And as Gothic was pointing out, I think I am currently working on getting Talon rounds, but we don't have it yet. And I think it was queued up in the Proving Grounds because I don't have the right bodies to get some of the items I wanted to get in research and development. So we started with the EMP bomb, ended up going over to the Talon rounds, and I believe after that that may be it. We may not have anything after that. Operation Choking Mother, a really strange name. Hopefully it means that they feel the noose of the Bunny League closing around their necks, right? Did you put new mobility mod on somebody? Oh, I didn't. Okay, please remind me later. So here's our new bunny, Syndrome. And they're a faceless, yes? So we're going to start with our scout. We have 12 turns for us to get up there. That's a little scary. That's pretty fast. So we got to be aggressive about it. Here comes Smeebs. And let's just double check. We've got the pocket right here. Seems like we're leaning more to the left, and I will definitely take that approach. Let's go in and check the street. No joy yet. We're just going to hang out behind. We'll get Ravens on full. We'll get Immortal in mid. We'll get Krognius right behind. We've got Zazim on intercept. And then we'll get the Faceless to... Can he hide? Can the Faceless hide? How does this work? Okay, that's a... I don't think he hides bunnies.
I'm on it.
Like, can we at least turn into a civilian or something like that? Are they cool with that? You got this up there. There it is. Faceless are a bit special. Are they any good? Like, can I turn into a civilian and Advent doesn't know we're here? Can we, like, solo a tower or something? They have Phantom. Oh, well, that's a plus. that's kind of good, right? It's good-ish. Oh, they got a tower. Towers are the worst. Off we go. Still no contact. I'm either very excited about that or really terrified of that. What does that even mean? All right, Ravens. Immortal. Krognius.
Got it.
Zazim. Blob. Blob guy. Overwatch. And we're gonna give You Got This because we don't really You Got This on ourselves. Here. Snacks and beverage. All right, Dad. We'll catch you in a bit. He should blend in. Could say goes transporting XCOM prisoners to HQ. Oh, the tried and true. Well, at least he's got that tool under his belt. Now I feel a lot better about it. All right, what do we got? So they seem to be up this way, right on top. Wait, are all of the enemy like right on top of our tower?
Good copy.
Taking a peek. Smeebs. Muton Devastator. Well, that's lovely. And an Advent Custodian. Get right up on him. They're inside the building. Oh my god, elite medic, elite sentry, and there's more in the distance. I saw a flash out this way. We've got 3, so 3, potentially 3. Okay, I think it's 3 pods and they're right on top of us, yeah? Since we've got 10 rounds, I feel like starting maybe on this side and then falling back towards the border is probably the way to go. So let's get... Oh. We have Jade. It's like all the girls today, huh? Hey, sweet pea. You just want to say hi? Do you want to go? It's all the kids want to say hello today. What's on the hacking menu of the tower? That's a great question. Let's close the gap and then we'll check that out in a bit, yeah? Get on the car. Hi, bye, kitty. Yeah. She's like, okay, I've had enough. We have Immortal, we got Krognius. Everyone's just yellow moving it and booking it. I guess all the way out with Zazim. We've got our Faceless, who apparently... Oh, he does have Phantom, you're right. I didn't realize that he... Of course, he comes standard with... It's a standard feature, that's awesome. Go him. Too bad I can't hide behind him, right?
I'm on the move.
Hold.
Covered.
Medic's coming around on the flank with a sentry. Oh, all right. Going loud. We're going loud. They saw us.
Good.
And they saw the Faceless. They saw the Faceless. How did they do it? I don't know how. How do they see that? It's not like he stands out. Maybe a little. Somehow they saw him. What's up with that? That's so crazy. These guys are like eagle eyes or something. That's... I don't know. I feel like they're cheating. It's all right. Fire Rocket. He was really trying to blend in with a lamppost. That's how I mean, honestly, he was doing a good job of it too until, you know, Scooby-Doo here broke. Busting out ye old detective wand, and there it is. Let's see. We've got Shadow Step, so we should be able to at least get a little ding on the way. Very sketchy Faceless spotting. I know. Seriously. It's like he's got some type of wall hack or something. Excellent. Clear that. He needs to get a poison vapors again. Bio flavor. I don't want any bio flavoring coming out of our Faceless bunny. That seems, actually, it seems like right up our alley. Should we test him out? Okay, let's not do that. He's probably going to turn into mush. What else does he have? He's got, oh yeah, HP regen. Man, he's got all the skills here. Well, that's teamwork for Sunrise. Sunrise could give the teamwork. We could get in closer and we could disorient. Let's go ahead and say teamwork. Bio flavor packet. No. They're going to be a bunny. Okay, let me ask you this. Do we actually... Oh, see, right now, I realize that we don't have lightning reflexes. That's not Cindy. Cindy's a unique breed. Okay, let's figure this out before, and then I'll come back to that. Shotgun. Oh, we've got lightning reflexes here. Perfect. We can clear. We can clear. Move in. Move to clear. There it is. Krognius. Wonderful. Oh, Sentinel, not so wonderful. So if we move again, are we going to trigger? Yeah, trigger that. That did not trigger. Okay, different bunny. Different bunny this time. Okay, well, I suppose we do have pretty good dodge. It's not horrible. We can give another point out, let's say, that way. Tell you what, let's get Geist. And before we move, we're going to give a point out to Geist. So now he's getting another action. We're going to utilize momentum. We're going to go right here. And then we're going to clear the guy's Overwatch. Send it. Nice. Dodge this. High five. That's a clear. Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay, so obviously these guys... Muton Harrier, Advent Custodian, and a Muton Devastator. They've got to serve cold. That is unfair. I don't know about that, yeah. It's very clear. It's super clear. Welcome back, Devs, yeah? Hold. And let's battle scan. I feel like there's someone out here. Yup. There's someone out there. So that's 2 plus 6. That's 8 on a 7 and 9. That sounds about right. Yeah. Rocket time. Oh my god. That's a great idea. Let's get into a better position if possible. Is that even possible? How about here on half? Because our bunnies are... Let's not send it just yet. They don't all have actions. And you can stay right there. You can stay right there. How about that? You got this, friend. I was trying to blend in with a lamppost. I'm still learning. Don't hate me. Hold. Hopefully they don't move and we can get Smeeble out of there, because I just realized he's not standing in the best of spots for, you know, La Rocket. So let's pull Smeebs back here. And we'll give them a little taste. Actually, we do have the lock on. Let's hold on. We've got a rocket. Let's just not blow up all of the roof, yeah? Don't blow up the whole roof. We need some of that roof. Is that gonna work? We could... That's getting awfully close, but maybe it's fine. Send it. We're gonna take a little bit of a risk here. There is some scatter. It's not too bad. Apparently we can see him now. Oh! We found them, bunnies. Look at that. Oh no. Oh yeah, okay, there. That's not bad at all. That's a lot better. I prefer that. I prefer that one. Okay, there's the serve cold wannabe. Olay indeed. You're no Olay. Maybe you're oil of Olay. You're very moisturizing. I'm sure that's why you've got that on your head. It's just filled with lotion. You know, I'm not... Oh, now you're burning. You're going to need aloe vera as well. You know what? That's not my problem. It's a you problem. Have that. There it is. Swell. Wonderful. Okay, that's not bad, actually. I'm very impressed with us. That's really, really good. Well, if we come on in with a Knight's Charge, we might be able to disorient this gentleman. Uton Devastator, Lightning Vengeance. Retaliate against melee attackers with... Oh, yeah, let's not do that. Well, he's already burning. There's the Custodian. He's got Destroyer Gauntlet, fire at a melee target for massive damage. And he's got Flashbang Resistance, but it doesn't mean he's immune. So let's go in and just try to hit him. Nice. Disorient. Wonderful. And then we're going to go in and follow up. Oh, we'll hold on that. Yeah, friendly faceless. That's right. We got ourselves a faceless now. It's amazing. Well, we've got the boom. We can move up to, let's say, half. We can utilize... We can go in again, but I kind of don't want to. I'm going to pull back to full. There we go. And now we're going to start the bombardment. So we're going to say, I would like the fastball. We can place down... They have some armor, so I'm just going to start with... Actually, no, alloy grenade. That sounds great. Yeah, send that. Here comes Ravens. He's still training. Eventually, he'll become a Master Sergeant and do more damage. Who's going to be the poor soul? Well, I've got to... Maybe it doesn't need more damage. Wow. Okay. That was a good start. You know what? Let's hit him with burning. Yeah, let's burn that guy. Okay. Oh my god. Disoriented and burning. Have that. You know what? Yeah, you deserve this one. That's for you. Where's the enemy? That's a good... I'm done. Okay, let's ding that guy. Earn some focus. Wonderful. Love that. We are able to top off the graze. Superior aptitude for the rend. And then we'll just go in and nab a little loot here. Get down tonight. There it is. And then we've got Krognius. I guess Krognius could use a kill too, right? So we're going to go in and run and gun it. Here we come. And we're going to push the limits right there with a brand new plasma shotgun. Grab the loot first. It's important. And send this. Oh, yeah, that... what a wonderful time. Wonderful time. All right, let's just go ahead and hide with Vixis here. Hey, Offensive, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Bunny League. It's very good to have you with us, yeah? High five. All right, we'll have Smeebs, and we'll get Smeebs up on high cover, and we've got to take a look at the last pod here. There they are. We found them. So I think... Oh, yeah, they heard something. Oh, they heard something. They heard something. Who would want to be a faceless of all the things? I would. Gothic, I will jump you in the line if you really want to be the faceless. I have a feeling not many bunnies would, so I will gladly jump you in the line. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you though. I guess we'll find out. I don't know what your tree looks like. You're desperate. Make him look good. I don't think I'm even in the line. Well, you know what? You can get back in the line. I will bring you in myself. How about that? Faceless good. Oh, I get it. And what else do we have? That's one, that's two. We don't see the other. All right, so the nice thing is, even though we can't see the enemy from here, you know what? It doesn't matter. You want to know why? Because we can do this. It's just going to land wherever we want to put it. Send it.
Won't even know what hit him.
It goes straight up with a 999 tile range. Oh! Hide from that. Yeah. Oh my. You know what? Have this too. It's a 2-for-1 special. Bunny League style. Eat that. Excellent. Yeah, that's a shred. What cover? Can you imagine if we're way over here and that was an opener? We would have hit the whole pod. Can't see him, but can't hit him. That's right. But can hit them. That's right. That's right. Well, you know what? We got to get a little bit closer. I think our explosives aren't quite far-reaching enough. So up we go with the Ravens. He has a good opportunity to land a good hit here. They have quite a lot of armor, unfortunately. So let's try out the brand new acid bomb. God, that is a large radius. I feel like the acid grenade before was so much smaller. This seems a lot bigger. Well, they don't have much armor left. That guy is a purifier, so I don't doubt him. You know what? What do we have? We've got a good opportunity. We're just gonna go ahead and let's be like Oprah. One for you. Nice. One for you. And one. Oh. Have another. All right. Oh. Oh my. God help us. You know what? I take everything back that I said about Immortal. He's very potent. I'm sorry about everything that I ever said or didn't say or was gonna say about you in the future. I think for the most part, you're a wonderful bunny and you contribute great things at all times. Never have you ever made a mistake in your entire life, in the future and the past. Holy God. This looks unfair for Advent. Oprah murdered everybody. Are you even playing? I don't know. He's strong. The thing is, he's not even a Master Sergeant yet. At Master Sergeant, he gets another 2 damage on top of every pistol shot. So that's not even maxed out. The bunnies, I was going to turn him into another Templar because I thought the Templar, they're like one of my favorite setups. But then the bunnies were like, okay, HB, you should probably turn him into a pistol guy. They're actually pretty good. And I thought, all right, I trust the bunnies. I didn't think they meant HB. He's a god. He's a god. You have a faceless? Yeah, that's right. His name is Gothic 2.0. That's right. He's been reborn as pudding. All right, Vixus, off we go. We're right in the mission to get him. Yep, that's right. We're getting him. It's happening. Hold. You can hear him. He's very quiet. So quiet. All right, Advent. Oh boy, yeah. The building's coming down right now. Let's get out of here. Shocker, I know. Out we go. Get Smeebs. You did a good job, sir. Nab the loot. I will deal with all the bio-degenerates of my kind. Well, that's going to be interesting. If we, like, cover you in poison, can you become a bio-faceless? Is that how that works? Faceless nickname? Silly Putty. Or how about incredibly serious Putty? Yeah, he should be serious Putty. My goodness. Wow, only Gothic could pull that off. I know that to be the truth. All right, I guess there's no more enemies. Usually the Bunny League gives a parting blow to the enemy whenever, you know, we're leaving. But in this case, I mean, look, this is what's left of the enemy right now. This isn't very good. There ain't much left of the enemy, unfortunately, huh? Anything from the loot towers? Oh, did we bring anyone who's capable of hacking? I don't think we have anyone who can hack. I think I'm close to getting named. I wouldn't mind being a faceless either. Oh, you are? You want to be? Well, you know what? Yeah, you're... Well, let me ask you the question. We are definitely getting more bunnies. Right now, you're second from right now. There's Surfy next, then you. Would you like to be this faceless, or would you like to wait? Because I'm almost guaranteeing we're going to have more bunnies. Wherever the bunny league goes, half the city's left destroyed. I mean, it's honestly a feature at this point. Ooh, we're going to get poisoned. That's not cool. Oh, no. There it is. Perfect. Excellent. Now we get out. It's the most effective way to get rid of the pesky windows. Work smarter, not harder. That's the way. That's the new motto, yeah? There we go. Get on out. There it is. High five. Perfect, yeah? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God. I left the bunny behind. Okay. It's definitely a face only a mother can love. Yep. Yep. Okay, there it is. All right, let's get out of here. Little dangerous. Forced retreat and all. Glad we didn't leave molybdenum carbide behind. If there are people still waiting, is there... Oh, no, absolutely. That's why I'm asking, because there is more. Yeah. Mother, petri dish, whatever. Mother was choking when she saw them. That's right. I didn't know why it was called Choking Mother. I still don't. But I'll be perfectly honest. If, you know... I don't know where their mom was there. She definitely wasn't watching over them. That's what I got. Oh, because she was choking. That's unfortunate. Hopefully someone had the Heimlich. If whoever's before me doesn't want to be a faceless, I'll jump the line. All right. All right. You got it. You got it, Templar. I'm going to guess Surfy's in front of you, but I'm going to guess Surfy isn't. Surfy, do you want to be a faceless is the question. Normally, I wouldn't ask. I would just go ahead and assign, but I have a feeling the faceless are special. Look at that. That is a stare only a mother could love, right? That's a stare only a mother could love. Faceless are cool. Do you like them? Well, let's check them out. What do we got here, yeah? We have... Do they have gear, though? Oh, my God. So what are they equipped with? Their body. So they have a body. They have... That's their loadout. What... Let's see. What do we have? So, the Faceless is a remarkable alien species, capable of feats of stealth no other alien can accomplish. I don't know about stealth. As well as being able to hit multiple targets with a single melee attack, jump to higher elevation, and they can regenerate their own health. Well, that's nice. See, they got Phantom, so they remain concealed when the squad is revealed. They've got Scything Claws, the shape-changing ability of a Faceless permitted to grow giant claws that can strike enemies from meters away. They've got Pugilistic with increased aim. They've got Double Time so they can sludge it out even faster. They've got HP regen for 3 a turn, just like the real Faceless, and you got this. There it is. So we've got the XCOM row Scrounger to get more loot. The bigger they are, grant bonus aim against targets that cannot take cover. We have once per mission, you can set all cooldowns, all of your cooldowns back to 0. Lone Wolf for extra defense and aim when you're far away from the bunnies. Covert means the enemy can't see as easily. 25% reduction to your detection range. And Regeneration Pheromones grant a combat pheromone boost that cleanses damaging statuses and regenerates the health of nearby soldiers when you kill an enemy. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. And we got Shadow. So, oh, what? You can get Shadow? Okay, that's cool. You're basically a Reaper, but much larger and much harder to hide. A short stint in the team without armor. Yeah, it's a little terrifying, yeah? So what do we have on the top one? 20 faces. We've got Ghostwalker. Activate this ability to reduce your detection range by 25%. Recon. Scout the area, marking all hostiles in a large cone while remaining hidden. Marked targets take 10 to 20% more damage. Okay, that's awesome. That is awesome. We've got Bioelectric Skin. Detect the presence of hidden enemies within a moderate distance. Automatically reveals faceless and burrowed chrysalids that are within its range. That's cool too. It's basically a gene mod. Advice. Share advice to your allies. Raises chance to score a critical hit. Okay, so raise it by 20%. Can be used on an ally within line of sight. Wow, he's going to give advice while staying hidden? That's crazy. Reveals himself. Yeah. Conceal. That's nice. Scouting report and vanish. If you begin your turn with no enemies able to see you, you gain concealment. 2-turn cooldown, but it's Master Sergeant that's crazy. Without armor, staying hidden is probably paramount. Advice is backseating ability, yes. We've got malleable. Shadow step. They've got brandish claws. The faceless holds out an arm and extends its claws, trying to make any enemies in line of sight and vision range panic. The chance of success goes down the more targets the user can see. We've got Jack the Ripper. Scything claws no longer end your turn as the first action. Bungee slime. Bungee slime. The faceless's body has the properties of rubber and slime. By putting this straight to better practice, the faceless is able to increase the cone size of scything claws and similar abilities by 2, each to length and diameter. I mean, that's cool. I'm glad. He's like Gumby. Yeah, giant rubber band. That's right. That's right. We've got resilience. Cannot be critically hit because your body absorbs all of the bullets. Okay, that makes sense. Combat presence. Grant an extraction to a squad mate. And fortress. That's an interesting one. I would not expect fortress, but that's actually kind of cool. But Master Sergeant once again. Then last but not least, we have nightmare. I don't know what that implies. What's this? Zone of control. All enemies within 5-tile radius from the faceless suffer aim and mobility penalties. That's what Jane has. Brawler. Reduce the damage you take by 35% within 5 tiles. Bach talons. What are they, Klingon? Kapla. A special scything claws attack that will stun any enemy hit by it for 1 turn. Has a 3-turn cooldown. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We've got Thrash. Free claw attacks on any enemies that enter or attack from within 3 tiles. I will say, the aim's 84. That ain't bad. And we have plus 30 aim with melee attacks. If you could get a shield, that'd be amazing. But I don't think it can. Ripping Slash. A special scything claw attack that'll deal 2 points of rupture to any target it hits. 4-turn cooldown. That's nice. Butcher for a 30% damage increase against organics. And Unscarred when at full health. Deal more, take less damage depending on armor tech. So, interesting. I guess kind of a melee potential scout-y sort of Bungie. I'm not too sure. Yeah, Fortress is amazing, but you really got to get up there, you know? I'm not too sure what to make of it. Let's try this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say engineering, build items, and let's see what it can equip. Can it equip anything, or is it completely gear independent? It's possible that it's gear independent, and then at that point it's like, yeah, they're strong because you don't have to invest in them. They are what they are, potentially. So we've just selected faceless. We look at weapons, nothing. Armor, wow. Boost melee damage by 6. Gain 8 health. Illyrium claw covers. Okay, I will buy this just because they have nothing else. They're basically maxed out in gear at this point just by buying this. So I will take it. Yeah, nail caps. Yeah, that's right. They have tips for how to use them. For surfy survival's sake, it might be the best to go full stealth and recon. Well, I guess I haven't asked, can Lil Pudding wear gear? He can wear this. I'm curious if it changes what he looks like if we give him a bunch of plates. It's like he absorbed the plates into his body. I don't know what that does or what that means. So if we load him out, does he change what he looks like? Faceless body, Warden armor plates. Yeah, no, he still looks the same. He still looks the same. Can he wear plate? Oh, wow, he can legit wear alloy plating. So if we go alloy plating, hazmat, and let's say, I don't know, a mine shield. Does that work? Now he's got 27 health and 2 armor. I mean, that's impressive. Mobility's kind of low, but we did get this incredible mobility thing, right? That brings us up to 17 minus 3 or 14 mobility. That's not bad, yeah? Hey, Hoylepa, probably the +4. Yeah, no, absolutely. There it is. Now they're at 14. So that's not horrible. We can definitely try it out. So I guess since Surfy's not here, Surfy, I'm not going to speak for you, but Templar Latham has expressed a desire to be this beast. Please feel free to let me know if you want to be them, but I'm going to jump the line for a moment, and I'm going to go in and mark Templar as this right here. You are here. Would you like to be the faceless? Yeah? It's totally your choice. You're next in line right now. So if we look right here, you're right here. You could be the faceless if you want to. You could hold out for the next one. I usually don't ask. Let him have it. All right, perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So this is going to be our Templar Latham. So let's get him marked up. And you're going to be next up, Surfy. Yeah? So Templar. And I hope it's going to let me put the whole name right here. Yeah, there it is. And we're going to go with... I don't know why Syndrome. How about Gumby? Or Gumbo. Yeah, Gumbo. Gumbo. I like Gumbo. I don't know. It feels mildly appropriate. Yeah, there it is. Great. So how are we going to do this? Right now, we might do the scything thing. So we've got Shadow Step, Ghost Walker. As far as Recon sounds awesome, but then I feel like we're wasting some potential, right? Because there's the regen pheromone. There's Shadow, which is nuts, right? Jello. Jello. Yeah, Jello. Aim is 84. I don't know if that's necessarily good enough for Thrash. Doesn't really have a lot of defensive capabilities. So we could do it close, though. Zone of Control. Brandish Claws. That's to cause panic, but I don't know if that necessarily jives. There's Brawler. Jack the Ripper. No longer ends your turn. This is... I would see this as necessity if we're going to do, like, the Claw thing. Do we want all the defensive boosts? I don't know if they're going to be tanking, is the thing. They could get in there and just stun somebody and sit there and then have Thrash. That's one way we could do it. Or we could have them kind of detect things and give advice and conceal, but that seems a little strange. I guess like a durable recon, yeah? Not to tank, to not get hit. Their kind of synergy with Stealth and Claws. Get in position for an area, claw attack, and stun. Should say something about that on the Baktak. Oh, like if we look here. If you can get the Faceless into the right position, Baktak is an amazing ambush opener. Oh, because it stuns any enemy's hit. Gotcha. Okay, we can try. So let's say we mark up Baktak, yeah? We've got Jack the Ripper, so this is more of like, we're an opener, and then if enemies do, if we miss, then we've got Thrash as a follow-up, I suppose. Free claw attacks on any enemies that enter or attack from within 3 tiles. Oh, that's if they enter. If they enter, right? We've got Bungee Slime. The Faceless able to increase the cone size of Scything Claws and similar abilities by 2. So I'm assuming it's Baktak as well. It affects Baktak, and Rippling Slash does not affect Thrash. So this would allow us to get a larger sweep here, right? A warning sign in one of the abilities about friendly fire. Oh, really? We'll avoid the advice. There's Resilience as defensive. There's Conceal, and then Ripping Slash. A special Scything Claw attack that will deal 2 points of rupture to any targets it hits. I'm going to hold off on this. I'm not too sure. We've got Brawler once we're in, Brandish Claws to panic, and Recon. Scout the area, marking all hostiles in a large cone. This sounds strong. This sounds really strong. Marks all targets for 5% aim. It's not a lot, but the buff here could be nuts. And it's like, it's a cone, right? So you could cone on the way in and then walk in and smack them. Yeah, Lone Wolf. Yeah, good call. Lone Wolf would be amazing, actually, because he's going to be up in front of everybody with a maximum of, and he gets aim as well. Yeah, it doesn't reveal. That's epic. Yeah, so let's do Recon. And then as far as Zone of Control, that seems nice if they're stunned and they're inside of the wall. He's got Ghost Walker. Activate the ability to reduce enemy detection range against you. I mean, that's pretty good too if you want to get in close and then do the Baktak talent. Well, let's commit here. Baktak and Bungee Slime. It would let you get in a range, that's true. All right. This is very specific, right? Combat Presence, Butcher. Maybe Butcher if we're there. Fortress is pretty awesome. Vanish. If you begin your turn with no enemies able to see you, you gain Concealment. 2-turn cooldown. That's amazing. The way we're going, as much as I want Fortress, we have a Hazmat Vest. And Unscarred is cool for more damage, but man, to just be able to open over and over and over sounds awesome. So Conceal allows us to do that until that point. Ripping Slash, 2 points of rupture to any target it hits. 4-turn cooldown, but this has a cooldown, ends the turn for 2 turns. So we kind of get something similar. So maybe I'll do Conceal up front. Scything Claw attack that'll deal 2 points of rupture to any target it hits. Or Resilience. You cannot be critically hit. That seems kind of important just to live. Yeah. I guess Ripping Slash, Resilience with regen. We'd have to get 30 points though with a combat intelligence that's low. That sounds tough. But oh, just the straight up 3 HP. Okay, I'll go with that suggestion. I'll be perfectly honest, I don't know too much what to do with this guy. The standard 3 HP. And I thought we didn't we get, did he, wait a minute, did he eat the PCS? Bunnies, are you seeing this? So we gave him our superior PCS, and he has 17 mobility listed, and he can get more. So does he just get more and more and more? So if I do dodge, he has dodge now. If I go back, weird. Well, he now also has dodge. He now also has dodge. That's interesting. You know what? I'm not going to complain about that. I don't know how I did that. Did I do that by accident? Who knows? All right, let's go. No, I won't. Tedster's probably not here. It's fine. Let's do vital point targeting. We get more damage on holo targeted enemies. That's awesome. I love that. And then I suppose we've got quick draw as well if we need a backup, but let's just hang on to that one. He's multi-slotted. Yeah. Feed me. Feed me indeed. Okay, well, we only have one more hour and I want to keep going, right? So we've got a fight coming. So let's just see where we're at. Whichever one comes up first. Lots of good spots. I hope we can get in with the stunner from another mother. We got the black side at 35%. And then, of course, we've got our other, where is it at? 10% right here. Well, I guess we'll just keep scanning out in the Western US. 58 intelligence. So many rolls to put things seriously. So many things that we get to do. Yeah, 4 ticks right here. So full speed. Alien data cache decryption completed. New research. So I think we're short on core mostly. Wraith suit, 3 Illyrium core. Basic research. Right now we're short on Illyrium crystals. So I think I'm going to do faceless corpses. They're 1 day each. I suppose there's wow, we've done a lot of research. This is crazy. I think the faceless give us crystals. Did I get rid of all the faceless corpses? That's impressive if that's the case. Oh, I don't mean it, Templar Latham. Let's see. So the race suit, 3 Illyrium core. Okay, I guess, what do we need? Is there any requirement for building? So if I go over to the research and development, usually you'll see that there's a requirement if we scan. So I'm just going to scroll down. 9 engineers I saw. 9 engineers for hallucinogenic rounds. So let's go ahead and reduce the engineer requirement. So because we only have 8, right? So we'll go engineering research, 4 days out, and let's go. I'm curious if there's more for us to take a look at. Yeah. Oh, not cool. Man, how quickly it goes back up, right? There we go. Talon rounds done. Now we have Talon rounds. That's awesome. And we shall continue. New target acquired. 3 days out. Another smash and grab a little too soon. So I'm curious, do we need to reassign in Proving Grounds? Right now, Proving Grounds has nothing. So choose a project. We've got the new repair bay. We've got vortex grenades, but it requires cores as well, and we're short on cores. Okay. We actually bought the core, David. Yeah. So we were able to get it this time around. Oh, hang on. There's an op. I forgot about the op. Oh, wow. There's a whole bunch of ops. So there's the ability points, intense training for hacking. We've got supply, a new Reaper, Avatar Project Progress. That sounds great. Let's do Avatar Project Progress just to buy us a little time. So I'm going to get, I think we need Master Sergeants to pull that off. We're going to grab Paprasnek. We're going to go in and grab, I guess, Jane. And we're going to nab Mac. Right now, there's a 0% chance to fail. We'll basically bump 1 pip. So just make sure that they actually have gear on, because the ambush is getting on up there, right? So hazmat vest. It's 42% chance to ambush us. That sounds highly likely. We got Mac. He's looking good. Yeah, looking pretty nice. Pretty nice. All right, excellent. Go for it, guys. 12 days out. Buy us more time, please. counts towards opening crates for free. Oh, the engineers. I think so. I think you might be right. Gothic, it's good to have you back. Thank you so much for your advice. Yeah. You'd make a great faceless. Amy Jones in the US. She's got 10. That's excellent. We're at strength 4. I'm actually going to bump on over to Intel now. We'll go Intel. And then we'll bump these back here. And we'll continue from there. How are we doing on our mission? 64%. And we've got 70%. So they're moving at comparable rates. Up we go. New target acquired. 3 days out. Get Advent's attention. We've got a lot of Advent attention already. New target acquired. 2 days out. More resistance personnel. Dark event complete. All Advent soldiers are completely immune to environmental hazards like poison, fire, and ice. But not radiation, I bet. Not radiation. There we go. Engineering research repeatable. Is there anything else we can do? Otherwise, I might just bump that one more time. Maybe we'll do...
New
Let's
orders,
see.
Commander?
Build items. Can we do more free stuff? Oh, that's not it. That's not it. It's research and development, right? I'm just bouncing off the revel emitters of research at this point, yeah? That's not showing... Oh, 11 engineer requirement. 11 scientists, 11 engineer. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, let's continue then. At least we're gonna get a benefit out of it, right? So I will definitely do that. We'll go like so.
Make that our highest priority.
And all we need is one more research on the scientist side, and we have the requirement. So where are we at? 6 days, 11. Sabotage the transmitter and stop some psionic enemies from having fortress. That sounds great. I like that. Let's go ahead and do that. I really don't want Advent to have fortress. It's like one of the worst. That'd be lovely. I granted, it's probably a bunch of naked sectoids. Bunch of naked sectoids, yeah. Good thing to stop. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Do we have any scouts here? We've got Smeebs. Great. We've got Smeebs. I guess is it a good time to test the faceless? Is it a good time to test the faceless? The Lost are here, which has me a little nervous. We might need more, I don't know, ranged capabilities. Let's just see what is available, right? Lewis would be amazing. Always a good time to test the faceless, yeah. The Spark has many... Oh, Wraith Commando against the Lost? Yeah. If he has focus, he can probably shoot them all, right? And it would be nice to get him an upgrade. Against the Lost, the Grenadier doesn't seem the best. Andromedan Desolator's got a lot of clear. We have a Templar. We've got more boom. That doesn't seem the best. Maybe yes, actually. And... Winter Sentinel is really locking down 1. We haven't really been able to push forward on our technical yet. Kit I'm holding. Weird Fish is more boom. We're trying to stay away from La Boom. The Purifier can... Wait, no, a lot of Advent is immune to burn right now. That's not so great. Which makes me think maybe our Spark is a good middle ground, because he's got collateral damage and stuff like that for clearance without causing a lot of noise, let's say. So let's just make sure that we are all geared up, and we're going to get on in. Hazmat vest. Lewis is coming off the bench. It's a good day indeed. We've got yes, actually. Where are you at? Here we go. Standard alloy plating, because we're taking the hazmat. We're almost out of hazmat. It's a new day. And we have... Let's do scramble. I'm going to try that. Scramble rounds. Assault rifle. We got a coil rifle. We don't have another plasma assault rifle. I don't think we ever built a shorty. And we'll get Predator right now. I don't think there's other armor for us to borrow, right? Ah, no, there's Warden. That's excellent. I'll definitely take that. We do have potentially more frames, right? Plated light or plated heavy. Let's... I'm gonna go with heavy, actually. I'm gonna go with heavy. We're just gonna lumber it around. Definitely want... Do we not have the new... Did he eat it? What happened? Didn't we build this? Was it just me? Or did we not build special faceless armor? He ate those too. Yeah, he did. What is this? I'm so confused. I mean, at least he kept the mobility, right? Wow, what is happening? I'm seriously confused. No, you built in an equipment might be a glitch. Armor was sucked in. Yeah, no kidding. I feel like we're losing our resources right now. I guess we'll get the Dark Lance. We'll pick up the Dark Claw for Lewis. And yeah, that's so weird. Well, did they take our vest too? I guess alloy plating. We're gonna grab the hazmat vest. And I know we had a mine shield, right? We gave him a mine shield. Come on, we really did. My nickname should be Sucker. No. I'm the sucker at this point. Oh, utility items available. Didn't we give him a mine shield? There's no mine. I think it ate it all. God. Do we get the resources back? Was it like refunded or something? If I go to build items and armor, well, it's not there. It doesn't exist. Okay, I'll build it again. Can you imagine if it's like a one-time use only thing? He's a black hole. I don't want to restart. I think we'll just go with it, and maybe I'll do a flashbang so that I know I won't lose that. Okay, that's weird. I'm a little scared. I'll be perfectly honest. Talon rounds. There we go. That's our Lewis. I want him to crit the heck out of the enemy. Spider suit, warden armor. We got it going on. And we even have a little bit extra coming on the AP. There it is. And let's just make sure we're armed up. Now it's 17 minus 3. That's okay. That's to be expected. That was to be expected. I thought it was going to be that way, but we'll get the elite stock. And we're going to come in with, I suppose, with the elite expanded magazine. So there it is. So Lewis has the special single target rifle here. Coil mech cannon. We've got an advanced scope. We've got an advanced hair trigger. And we're going to get an advanced expanded magazine. And then last but not least, we've got Yes Actually. And he's going to be able to get in with the, I guess, advanced scope. We'll get the advanced expanded magazine. And we're going to borrow the advanced hair trigger because of Ever Vigilant. Perfect. The second mod reset it. Which one's the second mod? And let's go. 6 days, 14, 13 to 15. Here we go. All right, weird. Does he still have the extra health like he kept the mobility? Yeah, he's got the mobility, but he doesn't have the extra health from the armor. That's really weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Bug not showing. Man, well, either way, if that's the case, he's wearing 2 sets of armor. Well, good for you. I bet you're feeling way more protected. Maybe you lost the other stuff when we put in the second PCS. Maybe. Maybe it's my punishment. That's what it is. It's probably my punishment for trying to get around the system, right? Oh well, shame on me. Let's move forward and not think about it anymore. Hopefully it'll stay on the up and up. We've learned our lesson. We learned our lesson, game. And here it is. Extract a VIP from the Advent City. Scientist Light. Let's go. So this is the mission with our stunners from another mother. We've got double prodders with cattle prod supremes. They're ready to go. And Cindy's here to show Pajaro Feliz the ropes. So we're getting on in there. We're hoping that we're going to be able to survive this one, come out cleanly, because 13 to 15 for some trainees is a little bit rough. So cross your fingers. Hopefully it's going to be good. Yeah. When you added the dodge mod to the faceless after the +4 move, yeah, maybe I called it a mod, but I mean a PCS. There you go. Lesson learned, put in 200 PCSs into the faceless and then put your other equipment. Yeah, exactly. Desh, thanks so much for the heads up. No, I mean, I don't know what happened. Hopefully that's the end of it. I admit I did try to maybe stretch the limits of, well, who am I kidding? It's a faceless. His body naturally stretches. It should be like a feature. Can absorb PCSs. Sometimes you lose your armor. Sometimes you lose your armor. It's the downside, but that they should balance that out, right? So maybe the faceless Warden armor plates should cost like 1 alien alloy each time, because every once in a while maybe he just sort of and it's gone. You know what I mean? Like that. It should be a feature. Yeah, it's the new you. It's the new Templar, right? All right, here we go. Let's see what we got.
Secure the area and escort the VIP to safety. Menace 1-5,
Okay, so let's refresh our memory. We've got LWOTC here. We've got our scientists. This is a fighting mission. We got to get out of this one alive. No damage, no danger.
So your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
So we've got the Tedster here. We've got Miss Queen Gambit, our Psychic Supreme. We've got Cindy the Cat, the Stunner herself. We've got Pájaro Feliz or Songbird, the Happy Bird with the ability to stun guaranteed. We've got Grandpapa Dash watching over and adjudicating this event. And then we've got Lummox, who is our mech sniper who tries to shoot things with a cannon instead of an artillery piece. Yeah. So let's go ahead and just survey the map. We've got a large map in front of us. We're kind of in the middle, it looks like. That's the edge. It's kind of open, kind of low. I might approach from the right side instead. So let's get Tedster to come on up into the mid. Maybe here. Watch for any flashes. Negative on any sort of red that we got to worry about. And I'm going to get Tedster right up on the door. And hold. And let's just stack up behind. So Miss Queen Gambit, she's going to take up the left side. Nobody. We got Lummox. He's going to be in on Hoff, even though he doesn't actually get that bonus, but it's a line of sight break. We got Pájaro. Look at that, able to keep up with Cindy. That's amazing. Wow, what a guy. Supreme talent for sure. That's in the second rank. And we've got Hassan, a brand new scientist. So for the bunnies that haven't seen us rescue a scientist or an engineer yet, the nice thing about this is their moment to prove themselves. Often we will utilize them in order to, well, you'll see. They've got to show that they're not afraid of Advent and they're truly on our side. So you might see them doing a little more work than you might expect a scientist to do, but it's just the Bunny League way of making sure that we've got our standards and they're up to the snuff, right? So let's go ahead and just come on up for a second, take a quick peek-sees. No red, no health bars, no nothing. Oh, there we go. We got contact. Frost Legion Bomber, Elite, Sectoid Commander, and an Elite Trooper. Just gonna go in and pop on up. I wonder how the Faceless work as a Haven Advisor since they can detect Faceless. Ooh! Can you imagine if it's... Oh my... Okay, that's quite the concentration. They have an Advent Sorcerer Master? Oh god. They've got a Mech Longbow, Frost Purifier Elite, an Elite Raptor Commando, an Advanced Trooper, an Elite Trooper, a Sectoid Commander, and a Frost Legion Bomber Elite, and we just need to get there. Okay, between a rock and a hard place, fair enough. We are not concealed. We'll have Lummox kind of lean over to the right side here. Hang tight. I might actually move our Stunnas onto this building. I feel like they're going to need the help. Maybe if they climb up the wall, there's the pipe, and they got to go all the way over here. There's also a pipe right here, so maybe we'll group up here on the corner. Let's get Pájaro. Hang tight. We'll get Grandpapa Dets. He's just going to stay right behind our mech sniper. We've got Hassan, who's going to just... I'm honestly just hang tight right there, please. This is looking a little intense. Hunker down. We got Miss Queen G and Cindy. Let's get Cindy right up with her apprentice. Hold. Dance can hack. Integrated communications, central command, or jamming. What does that do? Central command? 8%? That sounds... Integrated communications. Your soldier gains squad sight for 8 turns, or gain control of every robotic enemy for 2 turns, 8%. Yeah, let's not let's not do that. That seems maybe a bit much. I only saw one longbow, so I don't know how helpful that'll be. Oh, look, there's also an Archon back here. So we've got 13 of 15, 3, 3, 6, 8, 9, and maybe 11, 12. So then there's probably another pod outside of that. And we're right inside of their firing arc. That seems horrible. This is not a good place to be. I feel very unsafe right now. But I'm going to at least just tuck in and see where everybody mobilizes to, right? All right, they're coming off to the side. They may be numero uno number 1. Please don't see us yet. Oh, no, they see us. Okay. That's the standard unupgraded weapon. Incoming mech longbow, the sorcerer master. Nice. 14 for dead. He's got one remaining. Frost Purifier Elite. They're right on the corner. Okay, they're relocating. Oh, yeah, wow. Oh, what the heck was that? Did you hurt a civvy? Oh, that's a... Okay, everyone's moving so rapidly. Okay. Oh, wow, they're so grouped up. Okay, now's not the time. I really wish I could, but I can't. I can't. Advent hating Windows again. I know, seriously. Well... Obviously, this is a little dangerous. Let's go in and just tuck to the corner and take a peek here.
We've got an enemy squad here.
Okay, there's another squad. Okay, cool. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then there's someone. Okay, great. Okay, cool. Make Windows great again. Yes. Where do we start? If we move too far forward, this is going to be a bit of an issue. That's 100. I mean, I'll take that. Marauder. Good clear. Beautiful.
Enemy destroyed.
For a mech sniper. We can't quite hit there. We move here. We're going to aggro a new pot of 6 at that point, right? So... And if we go up here, we're definitely going to aggro. So we have to shoot when we're kind of stun us, right? Dets can aggro there. He can aggro there. He can... Dets will aggro, but won't aggro right away. So that's kind of a plus. We could gain a little more distance. We just need sight, right? He can't see there. Can't see there. Maybe here. No. Maybe up here. Nope, he'll aggro. Wow, this is really tight. All right. Okay. If we have Tedster fall back, we can kind of pull those two. I don't know what they're going to do, but I feel like pulling back might actually be a better play. Right now, we've got 18 turns until forced retreat. We're actually extending our layup here. Maybe we can kind of fall back in this direction. So let's have Cindy pull back. We're going to break contact if possible. Overwatch. Get in on Overwatch. Hold. We've got Grandpapa Dets. We've got Hassan. He's going to break contact. Hunker down. We're going to get Tedster off of that angle. Because they might push hard and then reveal him. We'll have Miss Queen G on the back foot. Overwatch. And then we got Lummox and he's going to pull back. All right. Let's see what they do. There's only 2 aggroed at the moment. But the others are moving rather rapidly. We got Dance. We've got Containment Field. Nope. And Overwatch. Incoming. Double movement on the corner. Frost Purifier Elite has gone to the roof. And Overwatch. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll take it. That was probably the better call, right? Because we can actually move up and smack them. So here's the thing. In theory, Pajaro has a guaranteed... There's Lightning Slash. Let's get in 93. Pajaro Feliz. Disorient and 1 health. Oh my god. And Whirlwind immediate. Okay, aggro. New pod. But we have Whirlwind. We can pull away. Yeah, never mind. So Cindy can trigger. We've got to break out Pajaro, right? There's the Sorcerer Master. Good call, though, on the scouting. We're going to get spotted here. I don't think we can cross to check, so we might need to hold in place. Right now, we can provide command to Miss Queen G. She does have Soulfire, so she can drop the Sorcerer Master. There we go. That's a clear. We have... Let's check our shooting opportunities. Lummox has nothing, but we do have the Shredder gun. Let's bring ourselves up to the apex. Well, close to it. And we can send a cone right through. We can also potentially open that up, but then we also open up lanes of sight, right? So the armor and the shield bearer, we could hit that, but we got to clear it. Let's get Cindy to move on the stab. We'll hit the Archon. 82 for Cindy. Lightning reflexes. Okay, so it's the Frost Purifier Elite up above. That's what it was. She'll provide momentary scouting. Good critical damage. 24 and a stun. She's like 25% my butt. That's our Cindy. That's why she's Cindy. That is amazing. Didn't even aggro another pod. There it is. Assault stun. We've got the flashbang. I mean, we can get in there. We can hit that shield bearer. I mean, why not? Hit him. Stun. There it is. High five. Wow. Look at that. He's like, I ain't too bad myself. And then they turn around. High five. Stun us from another mother. Billy and Jimmy Lee. The Pretty Reckless 25. That's right. Okay, so what do we got? We can at least move once again a little bit more. The Frost Purifier Elite's up above. We've got 2 down below. Yeah. Well, we can pull with Whirlwind. Let's go in and pull back with Cindy. We've got Grandpapa Dad's. He's got a lockdown as well. We're gonna just push up with Dad's. We've got Containment Field. There is this gent and the shield bearer going for the guy up above. Let's go in and lock him down so they don't have any cover from up above for a turn. We are going to tuck over to the right and offer another target. This is what I mean. He's got a service time too. He's not completely immune to duty and service, right? And we can't really hit from here, so I might just Overwatch in position. And that leaves Tedster. All right, Overwatch. Hold. 17 rounds. Oh, we got new pod. Elite Trooper, Sectoid Commander, and the Frost Legion Bomber Elite. So now we've got like 8, right? Is that right? Send a rocket. That would be awesome. Lock on. Overwatch. He pulls away Elite Sentry. Shot to high cover. Whiff it. Overwatch. All right, where are we at? How many are active? Right now we have 6 active, so 1 up above, 4 back there, and then the shield bearer right next door. We don't have Shank Redemption yet, but we might as well start with Knife Fighter. Stab him. Trigger. Hit. Awesome. Enemy down. Fantastic. Triggers Whirlwind. We also have the Flashbang. We can actually bang out and clear. Break. Their Overwatch. Man, look at Pajaro for his first mission. Absolutely amazing, allowing us to relocate, no problem. Cindy, can you get up there? I know you've got parkour. Not these. Okay, so we can only see the 2. How do you get up here? Oh, she's so close. She's so close. We got to give her another action. Is that possible, Tedster? Can you make that happen? Cindy needs your help. All right, we're pulling back with Tedster. We have a command. We're going to apply command to Cindy. There it is. She gets another point banked up. And now she should have... There it is. Amazing. Nail that guy. I know the Frost Purifier Elite probably has the freezing cryo spray or whatnot, but maybe Des can help out with that. Disorient. I'll take it. And she can even fall back. Perfect. Fall back. Need the Cylon by your command. I wish I could do that. That's awesome. We also have Burial Protocol. Lock him down. Hit him, Dance. Good kill. Now there's 4. 3 disoriented, including the Sectoid Commander. The Frost Legion Bomber Elite has not been affected. Dex has aid to heal. Hassan is gonna move up. I don't know if he's gonna aggro with that. Now that I think about it, it's probably not a good idea. You know what? Let's go right back. It can sometimes be useful for the +2. I don't remember if she does. That's a good point, though. Miss Queen G. I almost feel like coming out this way now is safer. So let's get Miss Queen G over to full. So hard shift for Miss Queen G. We got Lummox. We got Devs. All right, fair enough. Lummox doesn't have to expose himself more already. He does have a shield, so I'm gonna put him kind of in the open-ish. We have a shredder gun, and we're not gonna hit everybody, so I'm just gonna come in with the best chance possible. 75. Fair enough.
Oh, come on!
And we'll have Deaths come in with the aid protocol, and we'll place it right on Fane. They still might shoot at Pajaro, because technically he's got less defenses. And then Deaths is gonna hop up behind the Hoff. Here they come. Frost Legion Bomber Elite, Overwatch, Sectoid Commander, whiffs it. Double disoriented troopers, Sentry and Trooper. Shot to Fane. Or Pajaro. I heard a window break. Someone's coming. Elite Sentry, ready for anything, whiffs it. That's it. That's it. All right, got 15 turns to force retreat. Right now, we've got 9 identified out of the 13 to 15. Cindy has taken the high ground with the help of the bunnies. I mean, that's great to clear the corner, but she pushes up there and we might be in trouble, right? But no one better to clear that Overwatch. If I pull away, then that's not a problem. If we tuck up to Hoff, what we can do, let's get Deaths. We're gonna go ahead and send out a scanning protocol, ping out. Anyone right close by? On the left, we're good. So it's probably just right on top of the evac point, right? What if the timer goes down? Then we're lost. Everybody here is captured and must be acquired individually through a rescue operation that may or may not occur, that we will detect. That's the tough part, right? So we cannot fail this. We have to push no matter what. It's do or die. Tedster's getting on up. He has sight. We are going to move way in the corner, hoping to just watch this lane in case pushing is a little too dangerous. Right now, no idea, but we can march right on up and send a shred right through that corner. All right, shredder guns up. Send it. On 3. Overwatch cleared. Oh yeah, and Sarah Kelly. Oh, was that Jane's sister? Oh, nobody tell nobody tell Jane. That's embarrassing. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I didn't know her. Didn't know she was there. You know, stuff happens. It's not our fault, bunnies. It's not our fault. That's all I have to say. Can we please shoot at them? We got Deaths. Deaths has burial protocol. Oh yeah, don't call out burial protocol. That's gonna make me remind me of things, right? That's bad. That didn't sound so great. And then Cindy's got the stun lance. I might just drop on down and say hello. Sectoid Commander might be able to drop him. He's usually pretty squishy to Cindy. And then we might aggro here. That is close. He's got 2 remaining. We did not aggro. Very, very interesting. All right. Didn't think that was the case. Let's get Cindy back behind full. So we're free to move. We are free to move. We've got Deaths. He can also burial protocol. Hit that Sectoid Commander. We've got 1 more charge. That is a good clear. I love the fact that Deaths doesn't even have to directly see the enemy in order to make that hit. That just blows my mind. Hassan, Miss Queen G, Bajado, and Deaths. Okay, fancy Dan. Deaths' range on the Plasma Blaster is pretty far, but I don't think he's perfectly going to line this up. We could try to come out here just speculatively and see if the Plasma Blaster is going to reach like 2 of them, maybe. It looks like we can reach 2. Might as well get what we can out of it. Send it. Grandpapa Deaths. Oh, well, at least we got his cover, right? At least we got his cover. That's all I asked for. Look at that, 90%. Amazing. But it's just a standard gun. That's a crit for our unupgraded rifle. If we had a solid gun, that would be insane. All right, well, is there any cover that we can get behind where we can see that guy? Doesn't look like it. There's Hassan and Miss Queen G. Can we get up above? Negatory. I'm scared to stand out here. And I think I should be scared to stand out here. I think I'm gonna... Oh, there was a pillar here. Bunnies, there was a pillar there. Well, let's get Hassan up, and then we're gonna hunker down. And I might just Overwatch. What do we got? All right, they're back online. Frost Legion Bomber Elite. He's probably gonna send out a blob or something. Yep, there it is. Little tick damage and chill. Elite Trooper splits. That's a solid impact. Unfortunately, I'm hearing another robot or something. Oh, Andromedan. Okay. Sentry. Reload behind cover. Okay, well, that is unfortunate. Well, we get out there, we will get spotted, but at least we know about it, right? Right now on 9. Yeah, it was pretty rough. Pretty rough. Dex can help out. He's got aid protocol. He can apply it on the Feign. He'll also get a little more defense. I believe he gives 4. There it is. Brings up 12. We've got a shot 68. Shot to finish. 47. With a CCS... Okay, I'm gonna go for this hit. She's gonna dodge the CCS. Try to get the stun in. Disorient. Mind Merge gives a blade of HP. Keep it in mind. Oh, nice. Thank you very much. We've got an assault stun. That's a finish. And there's a finish as well, but we're gonna aggro there, right? We're gonna aggro there as well. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna avoid that. What do the shots look like now? 68. Let's just take it and speculate.
Adjusting sight.
We're gonna go again. That's a clear for the trooper.
Hostile pacified.
We're leaving with the 2. We'll have Cindy hold for now. Grandpapa Detz has the burial blade. 25%. We got Hassan. We got Tedster. I am so tempted to start attacking with Tedster. I mean, honestly, any attacks he makes, he's gonna get spotted. We could fly on up and grapple. We don't really have a good approach here. Let's shift up the full. We'll make room for Miss Queen G. Miss Queen G is going to shift up the full. She's going to end her turn. We have a command with our officer with Tedster, so let's at least bring him where he can actually provide that benefit. That's detected. This is all the way around. We can't see from here. No line of sight indicator. All right, I'm going to pull all the way back. We're going to use grapple and hopefully have an angle on our bunnies, right? Yeah, that's way out there. Let's get way up here. There it is. Can we see? Command. One a Feign, one a Detz. Feign at like a 60-something%, right? He doesn't have another shred. Detz has the burial protocol. Let's go ahead and just drop the guarantee. That leaves the Frost Legion Bomber Elite. Doesn't end the turn. That's awesome. We're gonna hunker down. We're gonna provide a point to Feign. Feign's got the shot on 47. And send it. All right, here he comes. Here he comes. We'll just pull back. I would like the lightning slash, but Overwatch. And Detz on 25. Overwatch. Incoming. He's disoriented. We'll probably aggro now, but at least we didn't aggro before. There we go. We got a full pod here. But the good news is we can now be a little more overt, right? Andromeda and Frost Legion, Bomber Elite, Frost Mamba, and I think there was one more, right? Shout out to Cindy. Oh my god, that is a nasty hit from the Frost Mamba. Andromedan. Suppress. Oh no, that's not a suppress. That is horrible. Hang in there, Cindy. All right, that's not the best. That is not the best. Okay. Well, we do have the Assault Stun. We've got the Lightning Slash, but we don't have Lightning Reflexes like Cindy. So, nice thing is she's got an Animed Kit heal. If we do this first, we've also got the ability to heal others. We can heal ourselves. Probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and take care of that. She can get a disabling shot in as well. 61, 34. Earth heal. Nice. Thank you very much. We have the Earth heal. Oh, I did not mean to trigger or anything like that. We've got the Mind Merge for Ablative. That's awesome. And we have reinforcements incoming. Okay. Cindy comes with the stun and triggers. There's a trigger. Lightning Reflexes. Good stun. She actually pulled off the stun. Perfect. 12. She gets Whirlwind. She gets the fallback. That's awesome. In the full. That allows us to use a Lightning Slash. Songbird. Good clear. Nab the loot. Illyrium Core. We got a core. We need those badly. And then we've got the Assault Stun. There's the Andromedan. I mean, I might. Yeah, let's do it. Guaranteed stun. Awesome. We have to push hard, though, because he's out in the open. Yeah. So we're going to go... In theory, we might be able to lock him down. We can see the Andromedan from here, unfortunately. Can we get up higher? Do we have a better angle? We do have Tedster. Tedster does not have any sort of lightning reflexes. He does have Whirlwind. We could dance around this. Right now it's 9, 10, 11, 12 on a 13 to 15. So we don't see everybody yet, right? We don't see everybody yet. If we were to flesh, that's going to hit pretty darn hard. Probably wake him up out of the stun. Miss Queen G. Earth heal.
Get back in there.
Yeah, we're trying to get him closer. Absolutely. We'll Mind Merge for the Ablative. But we also have reinforcements incoming, and we need to control the enemy. They got a Frost Mamba. They've got the Frost Legion Bomber Elite. I think they've got more. Let's push up with Lummox and see what we got. There's the Frost Mamba. There's the Frost Legion Bomber Elite. We can see this one is mine to get extra 50 defense against that target. 61, 60. Shot on. 8 damage. Does Deaths have... You can see a Muton here. Perfect, perfect. Let's get Deaths out this way. We can lock down the Frost Legion Bomber Elite. At least for a time. There it is. So we got 2 controlled momentarily. Frost Mamba's uncontested. Unless we get in with a big hit, right? We're going to move all the way up with the sun. Can Tedster reach out to the snake? That's not enough. It's 14 to 16, which is awesome. 40% chance to crit for another 11, which would be enough, but he'd have to crit. We can double time. We're going to gain a bonus move. We'll get in closer. Just double check what's out there. I know we haven't fought everything yet. We haven't fought everything yet. We can give another action as well. Songbird. I think Songbird's on cooldown right now, right? Yeah, he's got Knife Fighter, but he doesn't have Assault Stun. We have It's basically Tedster now. Bayonet charge. It's not going to be enough. It's 25%. So I'm just going to go into Overwatch and let's see what we got. Here we go. Incoming reinforcements. They're coming in behind us. So it looks like a heavy stun lancer and a shield bearer. We got the 3 in front of us, and there's someone else out there. I feel like there's someone else out there. I thought I saw a drone of some kind, but I could be wrong. All right, they're right on our rear. So we're in a pincer. Frost Mamba. Chill. That's it. We got 12 turns. Stasis end. Stun end. Okay, great. Well, we can insanity. Elite medic 75%. Let's go to at least try. Maybe we can panic him or something. Panic. Nice. Nice. We got the panic. And we can hit him as well for a guarantee. Let's see. Lummox 72. We can shield bash to finish. We've got knife fighter. Just smack him. Nice. That is quite the smack. Insane. That is an insane smack. Oh my god. And then we've got the standard shots, which aren't very much. Okay, we've got deaths. Now that's a knife. If we were to come in and start hitting people all the way out there, that's 18. We need to take a tick off of him first. I feel like, right? Cindy, where's the reach? She hits the Lancer on Lancer. She hits the Bomber Elite. She hits the Andromedan Shell. And she's going to aggro somebody. Who is she going to aggro? In theory, there's more enemies that we're going to aggro that I'm not aware of right now. Because I saw an aggro pop up. Not entirely sure. Well, I think they're going to need help in the back line, right? We've got a paramedic heal that can take us into range, and we can start locking people down up front, but we need help in the back, I think. So if we work the Lancer, we'll get Cindy to hit that Lancer. Good hit, disorient. So panicked medic, disoriented Lancer. And then she's going to be able to fall out. We've got potentially more shots, 34. We've got... We could roll higher. Soulfire. 6. Come out to the side. Who are we going to aggro? That scares the heck out of me, yeah? All right, reload first. 72, 49, 47. We have deaths as well, right? There's Cindy. She's got a whirlwind. We've got Pajaro. He's got a shot. But he can't really hurt them. And then we got deaths. I'm going to toss out a scanning protocol. I don't know what it is that we're going to aggro, and that worries me. Anything at all? What are just civvies? Is it just civvies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4 active. 1, 2, 3. I guess they don't count him as panic. Are they faceless? Maybe? But I think the scanning protocol would reveal them if they were faceless. A drone or something. Okay, then maybe I don't need to be too worried. Let's go in and get Tedster. What does it look like if we do a flesh, right? Because we've got Reaper. Frost Mamba. I mean, he's definitely going to finish that off. That's for sure. And then there's the medic. I might just start cleaning up the rear. Let's go Reaper. We're going to do flesh, and we're going to start working our way. I know it's less and less damage as we go, so I'm just going to clear out the rear. Even though he's panicked, I just don't want him there. Then we dash to the finish line. Not everyone's going to make it, unfortunately. Like, right now, Miss Queen G is locked down, so she's going to be left out, right? So that's a good kill. We've got a follow-up after that. Hit the Lancer. That's a good clear.
You want some more?
And at least we don't have to worry about him, right? We've got the scientist. I mean, he can't quite make it. He's going to aggro somebody who runs out there. So we've got Tedster. We'll move him to full.
Let's do this.
We've got Lummox. He's reloaded, and essentially he can shoot the Frost Mamba, and that's a thing. We can also hide. We've got Cindy. She can push up. That's half, half, half. Can he smack the Mamba? Potentially. Yeah, he can hit it with the shield. I just don't know if it's going to do too much. Yeah, sure. But we're going to be really close and right in the middle of all of that. And that worries me a bit, because we're definitely outflanked at that point, right? I feel really scared doing this, because essentially you got a shotgun right adjacent to you. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. Cindy can not quite pull in a full. And then we got Pajaro, who, while he can shoot, is just not very potent. So I might pull Pajaro back. So let's get him out of there. Oh, there's a nasty, nasty trigger and rupture. Okay. That was from the whirlwind. 42. I mean, might as well take any damage. Whiff. Grandpapa Dash does have aid. We can give aid out to Songbird. Get 4 back. We have a shot 34. Overwatch. Hunker down. And it's Cindy. I'm going to move Cindy into full. And then we got Lummox. Yeah. 72. We'll take anything. All right. Incoming. Incoming. Here they come. Grandpapa Dance. Very close. On the scientist. Frost Mamba. On Lummox. Oh my god. Lummox now has 4. Oh my god. All right. That's not good. That's who we were going to aggro. It's not a drone. It's not a drone. Andromedan Shell is coming on up. Hang in there. Hang in there. Hang in there. Hang in there. Okay, that's over to Pajaro. Wait, did we? Wait, did we have Blade Storm? Blade Master, Combatives, Lightning Slash, Assault Stun. What? How did that guy die? Lummox. It was Combatives. Oh, wow, it's been a while. He did try to melee. You're right, he did. Automatically parry melee attacks and counter attack. Okay, that's what it was. Wow. Holy crap, that was lucky. Well, we now have a lot of enemies on the field. We need to get here. Not all of us can get out. If we look at Miss Queen G, she's close. She can probably get a layup, but she's not going to make it out there. So we need to last for another turn, right? We don't have a CTIM or anything like that to get the heals off. Cindy is one of our best healers, so I might use Cindy. So she's got paramedic heal. That's a San. Let's get that out to Fane. She's going to run through that CCS with lightning reflexes. Get the heal. She's got another paramedic. He might need it. Can he run the whole way? He can't make it out. I mean, we'll figure him out later. We'll figure him out later. Tedster can run out. That guy's got 14, so we can take a shot 71, but we're in the CCS right now, which is a problem. We get the stun. Let's come at around 83. Nice, beautiful. That clears the CCS. Go Cindy. Elite Suppressor, another Illyrium Cord ×2. All right, Pajaro doesn't have the stun lance. He does have Knife Fighter, but he's not going to make it in time. We could push up. He doesn't have any follow-up to that. We got Grandpapa Dance.
Okay.
Let's get out there. We have a hack. Integrated communications and central command. That's not going to help us. Shot on is 42. If we can somehow open up that wall, that would be amazing. But I can't think. Normally we have other tools, but we don't here. Pajaro. Dance. Tedster. Miss Queen G. Okay. Well. Once again, Miss Queen G doesn't really have cover to go to. I might move her all the way up top.
Getting it done.
We just need to get her to continue to move, but she's a little slow right now, so a little difficult to keep up with the rest of these fast movers. On the backside, we've got the Elite Raptor Commando. I don't like that at all. Def's gonna get hit hard. Okay, forgot about that guy. And the Frost Mamba as well. Well, I mean, we can end the turn, smack somebody. We can get the Advanced Trooper. The Raptor Commando is definitely going to see us from there. But I don't really like this. So while that's an option, it's not one that I'm particularly fond of. Let's push up.
Moving to designated coordinates.
We have shield wall as well. And we can draw attention, provide high cover to adjacent units, and receive negative 30 defense and plus 20 dodge till the beginning of your next turn. But they can just shift around us if anyone takes cover. We got a shot 92. 54 will take the higher chance. Excellent. Oh, that's a graze. Never mind. He's still alive. I thought he was done. Shot 46. 6. Shot 87. That's nice. That's 86% with a 26% chance. Let's drive out the Advanced Trooper. We're going to flesh into Whirlwind. That's a clear for Tedster. And pull back to full. That's grenade territory. 46. 6. That Pathfinder's really scary. Do we have anything that can lock him down? I don't think so. So I think we kind of got to roll. We'll go to full. But if he blows right by us, bit of an issue. We'll go Overwatch. 0%. I mean, Deaths might get hit, but I think he's got the HP to take it. Overwatch for Deaths. This scientist may be in trouble. All right, let's pull up the full and hunker down. But the Raptor Commando's out there, so maybe he'll be our bait. Incoming. Overwatch. Pathfinder is pulling back. Scientist is chilled, yeah. Oh boy. The heck was that? Okay. That went right through the wall. Is that a delayed grenade? The heck was that? Okay. Well, we gotta get him, right? Gotta get him. We gotta get out. Cindy can run the lightning reflexes. She's fine. Cindy can't quite make it out, but that's one thing. We can get out this way. We can get out that way. Scientist can't quite make it, so almost. Tedster can get out. And can't quite get out with Miss Queen G. So we're just barely there. Barely there. All right, fair enough. Reaper's in 2. Can Cindy strike anybody? She can hit the Pathfinder Hunter. 87. I'm just going to run it. Let's just run it. Here we go. Frost Mamba. Nice! Cindy lands the stun. That is amazing. I wish I could give her another point, right? We could, in theory, get some sight, give Cindy that point. Let's give Cindy the point. We should have the assault stun as well. There's the Frost Mamba. There's the Raptor Commando. This is a guaranteed stun, I believe. So let's come it around. Songbird. Stun, perfect. Grandpapa Dad's has the lockdown in 1. Hassan is just gonna... Did we... Oh, we're blocking the way here. That's what's happening. We're blocking that pipe, yeah. Let's... I forget this. Can Cindy follow up? She can't do that twice, right? She's got Knife Fighter, but she can't Stun Lance twice. I think it's once per round, if I understand. So then there's Pajaro. He's got to move. We've got Dez. We don't have a way of locking down the snake. There's Hassan and there's Tedster. I mean, Tedster can flesh. That's the Raptor. He can put him in sustain. He can hit the Frost Mamba. We might burn the Frost Mamba. I'm just going to hit that guy. Here we go. Yeah, melee the snake. Yeah, let's just hit that guy. We'll see what happens. Maybe he'll do it. Maybe he won't. So he's got 4 left, critical and poison. So that reduces the aim quite significantly. That's excellent. It's going to pull back. Maybe. We've got Dets. He might be able to land the shot. We're going wide for Dets. He no longer has a burial protocol. Oh, what happened? Oh! It was a stun proximity mine. I've never seen that. That's kind of cool, actually. Stun mine. Wow. That's kind of cool. That sucks, but it's kind of cool. All right, let's go ahead and use the shield bash and hope it rolls high. Stun! High five! But that's a triple stun for the Bunny League. That is a triple stun. All right, just relocate, group up, group up. We got Miss Queen G, full speed. Get in there.
Got it, moving.
Move. There's a tick and stun. There it is. High five. Good job. Okay, that was lucky. That was so lucky. Oh my god. All right, Miss Queen G. We've got Earth Heal. Target over time. Songbird. Oh, you know what? They get less healing right now, right? I mean, honestly, that's fine. We do a Soulfire. We can drop out the Frost Mamba. Drop out the Pathfinder Hunter.
Wow, would you look at that?
It's a good clear. We've got a shot 77. I don't know how he's dodging, but there it is. 72. Graze. We'll have Cindy strike and push him into sustain. He did not go into sustain. Oh my god, why was that so terrifyingly difficult? Holy crap. Wow. All right, well, it looks like Stun Us from Another Mother that came through, and Superior Perception, an incredible aim mod. Love that. We got to get the heck out. So let's get Pajaro up above. We're going to get Grandpapa Dets up above. We're going to go in and get our scientist. Well, one day he'll get up above. Looks like we're blocking the way, so... Golly. Just hang tight here, yeah?
More of them coming in.
Reinforcements incoming. We'll get up with Miss Queen G.
Moving on target location.
She's got the Earth Heal, I suppose. I guess it doesn't really matter now, but I'm going to get an aid protocol because I'm really scared there. Scientist, get out of here. Ted stirs up.
Finally.
We've got Fane right in the middle. And Cindy up above. There it is. That's all of them. Oh my gosh. That was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Get out. Holy crap. High five, bunnies. Well, we kind of have half of a scientist. He's a little bit used. Night King, 18 down. 4 bunnies out of 6 wounded, but they made it out somehow. Holy moly. That is terrifying. This is why we bring CTIM in all the big operations, right? My gosh. Oh boy. The stuns were on point, though. I gotta say, it's nice having the guarantee from the Bio Assault Trooper, but wow. Wow. And Cindy's just incredible. Lightning Reflex as a combo is amazing, yeah. Surfy, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good one, and we'll catch you on the next one. High five. Let's see what we got. How are we doing here on the wrap-up? We got 5 minutes remaining. 14 days, so 2 weeks for Pajado, 6 days for Lummox, 10 days for Stunna, and we got a promotion for Miss Queen G. She can get back into the Psi Lab. We got Superior Perception at 11 plus aim. That's incredible. We got our 11th Scientist, which takes care of our requirement for the hallucinogenic rounds. And that actually means that we can actually put Miss Queen G back on in, and she gets to choose. So she's got Soul Steal, she's got Fireball, and Null Ward. Projects psionic shields around the soldier and nearby allies for 3 turns. The shields will collapse if the soldier is killed. We've got Soul Steal. The Psi Operative Soulfire transfers the damage done back to the Psi Operative as health and grants an ablative HP for 3 turns. We've got Fireball. Kinesis ignites everything in the targeted area. I kind of want Soul Steal. I think that's great because I think it leads up to like one of the rifts or something like that. So we're going to do the 7-day upgrade right here, and she's going to push forward. We now have someone helping her out. There we go. Scientist. We'll get Letitia in there. She's going to keep pushing forward. And I don't recall if we've got any other upgrades. I think that was the only one from that mission. Yeah, that's the only one. But we potentially have a bond as well, which is Pajado or Lummox. Ooh, that's a tough one. I guess having someone watch over Pajado could be really helpful. Let's do that. We'll get one going with Pajado, and Miss Queen G is going to be able to extend the range, or maybe get Miss Queen G farther forward to catch up, right? Because she's constantly doing a ton of actions to support the bunnies. It'll be nice if someone could actually help her to catch up like a rubber band, right? So that's not too bad. Okay, that was a little dicey, but I think that's going to be the last one for the night. Let's just go ahead and check the world map and see where we're at, just so we have an idea of where we're starting. We've got 3 pips until the next Avatar Project progress. We hit the Doom Clock. We're at 94% on the Advent Black site, so that's going to be coming really, really soon. And I think that's the only one that we had. Oh, and then we've got 7% on the Sabotage Transmitter. That's what that is. Okay, those are the 2 that we've got going on. And currently we've got Sabotage as well, so we're going to bump this back maybe like 2 pips. They'll gain it right back. We're basically sticking our finger in a dike at this point, so while we push forward with the main mission line. And as far as the Shadow Chamber is concerned, we're currently at 2 days out, so that's going to be really, really helpful, because then we'll be able to actually form our team around the composition that we're going to find, as opposed to trying to guess and just kind of cover all of our bases. So bunnies, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I think we did pretty well considering everything. We got a lot of new bunnies. We even got a faceless and everything, and they're going to be appearing and debuting tomorrow when we actually get out on Sabotage Transmitter. And then we've got a really, really big fight with a black site, and we're going to walk out with 125 supply and hopefully maybe like 1 more core or something like that, which is going to allow us to get like the Wraith suits and things, all of the above. It's going to be great. So the next time we'll be streaming is tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same bun time, same bun channel. We'll be back again with XCOM 2 Long War, The Chosen Ted Gem Plus, and it's going to be the last one for this week. And then Friday is going to be BX Tactics, and then we'll be back again on Monday. So it should be a good time. If you'd like to hang out until the end of the music, we'll go in and give someone a nice raid. I had a total blast. I hope you did as well. And I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.